Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
And I mean, well, see, if you cannot allow her to come, and to be honest, Diamond, I would gladly refund her. So I would make sure she knew she wasn't invited. Because you don't need that one bad apple. Manny loves you. He would never jeopardize your event. But it isn't fair that they're messing with him. This is out of respect and love. Think about it. I want you to have a good time, sis. I love you. And you know I'm Team Diamond. Stay woke, boo. Stay woke, boo. So here's my thing. When they bringing up the dime situation that happened a couple years ago, what I did was, that was out of safety, for the safety of Dime. See, they're not putting how much, they're not talking about all the chaos and everything that was going on. That was for the safety of Dime. And I refunded her money. So I don't understand why people are like, you know, you can't compare yourself to other people. And not only that, Erica got in my box, y'all, plain and day, in front of everybody, and said she coming to see Bryson. She's coming to the event because of Bryson. So I don't understand what the big deal is. She said she coming to the event because of Bryson. Do y'all remember that? So I don't understand what the big deal is. Yeah. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. So, yeah, I don't. Yeah. Hold on, let me. Y'all tap the screen, y'all tap. Yeah.
Oh, I made it in. Hey, Diane! I made it. Yes. Okay, I know y'all want to talk about that, but I want to tell you, just because you didn't come on earlier, I had so much messed up stuff going on, and it's your fault because I didn't have your show to help me cope through it. So I acted the fool in the bank because the bank declined my card because they said I ain't had no money to pay for the packages for the customers. So it's your fault.
I know you show out at the bank. Now, I'm not the one to talk. Good morning, Queen, but I know you show out at the bank, girl. Wow.
Girl, Manny,
you showing out everywhere. Y'all, you just heard the song I dedicated to you.
But that's what I say, girl. I ain't the one to talk, but I'm just saying, girl, not the bank now.
Child, and you know I wear the Muslim stuff, right, Manny? So I had to keep it cute, but I had to let them know I'm in business because I ain't want to, you know what I mean, be on the list. So
yeah, because we ain't used to the Muslims acting up.
Child, Diamond, I went to go pay for the package. They said I didn't have $25.90 in my account, Diamond.
Oh,
that's what they told me, and it's all your fault.
Ooh.
But they locked my card, but it's okay, I'm gonna go back down because I know y'all about to do some other stuff, and I don't want to do that stuff. So I love y'all. I love you, Manny.
I don't know what she's talking about, but no, I was just coming up to basically say I appreciate the message, but I am not just alone in it, nor is Erica alone, but we all tussle and things like that, and I just hate that whomever is trying to pin an event, knowing that ain't nobody messed up no events besides the ones they've been to, if we want the records to reflect. But again, the people say they didn't even mess up that event as they pushed people on the ground and various things. So, hey, it is what it is.
What up, Diamond?
Hey, Morgan.
I'm about to say hi. You know, I got to show my face, let y'all know a proof of life. I'm still living. I'm out of here.
I just really don't understand what the big deal is about, because my event, yeah, I just sounds like a setup to me. That's what it sounds like to me, but hey.
I mean, even though she didn't ask for no refund, she know what she's trying to do anyways, is get favor. But she has to remember, if she want favor, then she should have stayed over here in the Mafia. I mean, if she want favor, Cause that's all I'm seeing is that she want favor, but how she gonna get favor if she ain't been over here?
I don't think she wants favor over here.
Well, she want favor with you, so that's what I'm saying. This is where she would find you at, unless she contacting you on the back end.
I don't even think she wants favor with me. What makes you think that?
Well, I assume that, you know, she felt an issue and she was going to address it with
Chrissy,
you.
no, she's not, babe.
So I assume, you know, she wanted favor. She was going to be addressing the issue, because me, I would just not go and leave the money as a donation. But, you know, hey, my ticket was donated, so that's what I would do. And for those girls, they got it like that.
She said her platform, her people paid for her ticket too.
Yeah, so I would just leave it as a donation, because hell, if I couldn't go, I would just leave it as a donation, because hell, it was already donated to me. Child, it be a lot going on around here, girl.
I see. Hey, T-Body. Hey, babe. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. I mean, man, okay, so here's my thing.
Because, you know, we paid for a table at Black Excellence and didn't go. But we just supported, so we paid for the table and all and didn't go.
Right.
And didn't make no huff about it. We didn't talk shit about it. We just left the money where it was.
I mean, I don't know. Well, I'll say this. The event is in September. You guys have from now until September. I mean, I think y'all will be back cool in the next few months. You know how y'all doing on this app. Y'all know y'all hate each other on the Monday, tearing each other apart. Y'all know how y'all do it. And then y'all be right back up in each other's faces in another month or two.
Yeah, you know, I'm cool with that, because, you know, I'm just going to cuss and fuss. That's all I be doing.
Thank you, Abracadabra. Thank you, babe.
You know, I'm cool with it. That's what I always looked at it as. But, you know, at the same token, you just have to let the girls know as they let me know, and the boys let me know, and I let them know. So I just thought we was all letting each other know and go on about our way.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oof. I don't know. Is Erica even talking about it? I don't even think is she even talking about it? Is she talking about it, or the people are keeping it going?
I would think the people keeping it going. She did say that she didn't want to talk about it, but she had already put it out, so it is what it is.
Prilla says she is. Prilla, what she said? Because it's the people, right? It be the comment. It's the comment cousins every time. It be the comment cousins every time. That's why I said, baby, y'all. It be y'all. Y'all be the ones starting confusion. So it's the people, not Erica, right? Because didn't see anything, and nobody didn't send me a blog where she was even speaking about it. So Erica is messy as fuck. She is. But what I'm saying, like, I don't even think she's even talking about it. I don't even think it's even I don't even think it's a big deal to her, in my opinion. AMT said Dominique asking for the deadline for the installments today. Y'all tap the screen, y'all tap the screen. Let me see there, y'all see. Okay. Y'all so sweet. I'm telling y'all, I dedicated the song to y'all. I left it on Instagram for y'all. And good morning. Someone asked you if you knew the power of your presence on here. Just want to let you know how much we value this space. When you weren't here at 6 a.m., it really hit home how much this group is. Hold on. Let me finish. It really hit home how much this group is a part of our daily pace and routine, even with all the chaos. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, what? Y'all was, man, I thought you had it covered.
I did have a portion covered, but the people, you know how they do, girl. You know, like I tell the people, child, ain't nothing like a cut up at the morning show now. You know, as the people see, the people coming right on back.
Well, Manny, where you going at this time of what you gonna work?
And breakfast.
Okay. I need to get me a job where they pay for my breakfast. Y'all know how to.
Well, girl, I got the same job you got. They just pay for my breakfast, girl. I don't know where you gonna go work at then.
They pay for my lunch. They pay for my breakfast.
Oh well, yeah, they pay for my breakfast. Can I get 30 on 7? Yeah, girl. I don't know what happened, but baby.
Wait, 30 on 7. So 30 on what kind of car you got? Because
Oh no, this is a little bit. This is just a little bit. Yeah, I'm just putting a little bit in. This is a difference. Yeah, there's just a difference. Cause girl,
well, Manny, you should have came here for the gas giveaway yesterday morning. We had gas giveaways.
Girl, our gas done went up to almost $7, girl.
Oh yeah, I can't get no gas now. I'll be riding a bike.
Girl.
I'll be riding a bike.
So girl, baby, I don't be playing with them. So I get a little bit over here and then go to cross town and get what I need over there.
Baby. Y'all, child. Man, you should have came out here yesterday morning, honey, for the gas. Like, they said $7. Damn, Manny. Manny down there in Florida too, y'all. Manny down there in the South. So, yeah. It's, oh. Man, you gotta get you a BJ's card.
Girl, no BJ's. BJ's got water in their gas. Not no BJ's down here.
I ain't never heard BJ's had. I read the CA. I read it. I ain't never heard BJ's had water in their gas, child.
Down here they do, girl. Yes, ma'am. BJ's is bad down here.
Because BJ's, baby, the parking lot be thicker than a Snicker.
And that gas is, well, I ain't gonna say up there, but down here, girl, that gas is watered down here, girl. No, ma'am.
They said, Diamond, is it true that Trump stopped child support? You know what, per love, babe? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna fully probably stop all the child support. Maybe he's probably trying to work out something with back pay, maybe. I don't know, babe, but if he stopped child support, these people finna flip over the furniture. Baby, they finna go in. Especially if they depending on it.
Diamond, that would be a good thing. I would think that would kind of reset everybody.
Only thing it would, I think, if they stopped the child support, I think it would just maybe make, people be more cautious when having kids. I think that it would make people more think about who they lay it down with. They wouldn't be so... If the government didn't have any government assistance, it wouldn't be a lot of...
I believe that because I know somebody who still have children to this day just so she could continue to get her benefits, girl.
Yeah, if the government didn't have any assistance, a lot of people won't be having these kids. But hey, matter of fact, someone sent me a topic on that. Like, it's so many topics that y'all want me to cover today. But one topic you guys sent me was really like, and I remember watching this show. Yeah, I'm a big Mary fan. I am a huge Mary fan. And so, I remember watching her show, and I remember when her husband was cheating on her, and the way she expressed herself on the show, baby, I was crying. I was just crying watching it. Right? I teared up watching it. And so, because you could just, it's just the pain. The pain and the hurt. I don't think a lot of people understand how tough breakups and marriages are. But I'm going to play it for everybody. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen. Like, so.
Well, I want to ask before you play it, sis. Do you think her attitude went into play, like, for the relationship? Because she's a spunky lady now. She's a spunky lady, even though she's a Christian. She's a spunky lady. Do you think that might have went into play?
You know, like this. You met her that way. You met her that way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you meet somebody and you accept, you gotta accept all of them, not just pieces of them, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You met this lady that way, and you still chose to be with her for a certain amount of years, and still chose to, and not only that, still chose to marry her. Someone sent a CA and said, "Why were you not on today? I almost sent the cops." You know what?
Oh my.
You know what? I'll take that into consideration next time. I will. But I left a song. I dedicated a song to y'all on my Instagram stories. If y'all not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram on Black Diamond One. If you guys are not following me on Instagram on Black Diamond One, I will post things, and kind of give y'all a heads up. So I dedicated a song to y'all.
Well, sister, I would say you need to go ahead and download ChatGPT, girl. Child, they'll give you a photo in 10 seconds, girl. So each morning when you might want to pull these, girl, go ahead and ChatGPT you a nice little newsletter and post it, girl, and call it a
day. Babe. Hey, girl. They say, can you please play the song now? 11:11. You ain't see it. If I play it, then that means y'all ain't gonna go over there and look at it. If I play it, that means y'all ain't gonna go over there and look at it. Y'all need to go over there and follow me anyways. We got 777 some people in here. I should have 707 some followers over there. Y'all need to go over there and follow me. It's my stories.
I think some of them already following, girl.
Listen. It's over there in my stories. This I don't like Instagram. Why? You like TikTok better?
Girl, now that's the truth, now, sister. Now that's the truth, girl.
TikTok is toxic, baby.
Baby, TikTok make everything else look old and ancient.
Baby, TikTok is toxic. Y'all tap the screen, tap the screen. She said I left Instagram for TikTok. No. So what y'all gonna do? Hold on, someone sent another CA. They said for 10. Okay, play the song, girl. Oh, y'all want me to? Oh, y'all pay me to play it. Y'all paying me to play the song. Okay, let me play the song for y'all. God damn.
They gonna get their way, baby, over here on TikTok. They know what to do.
They folks get on my nerves, honey. I don't have listen. Manny, one of my supporters came in my box and on my DMs and called me every bitch hole there was because I was not on this morning. And then came in the comments and said, "Finally, hoe." Okay.
Yes.
When I see her, I'm gonna pull a Bryson and I'm gonna punch her dead in her back. I'm gonna punch her dead in her back. Y'all tap the screen, y'all tap the screen. Let me
Pause a girl quickly.
Let me play the song real quick. I dedicated this song to y'all. I was in the shower. I dedicated it to y'all. See? That's the love I have for y'all. That's how much love I have for y'all. I'm gonna try to do a song for y'all every morning. I'm gonna try to do a song for y'all every morning. Okay? I'm gonna try. Remember. Yeah, I'm gonna do a song for y'all every morning. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a song for y'all when I'm late. That's what I'm doing. Okay? I'm doing one for y'all when I'm late. It's a dedication to y'all. Okay? What was I looking for before? Hold on. Oh. Shit. Okay, let me go back to. Whoo, baby. And then so supposedly her husband filed for the divorce. But I'm gonna play her videos, y'all, so y'all can see. Oh Lord. I'm gonna play, okay. I'm gonna play her videos so y'all can see. They said that sounded like a cry for help.
Okay, baby, that house too big. Ain't nobody gonna hear her.
Listen, I'm gonna let y'all. Let me.
And I found out about more, and I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now? I don't want you. You want me to say what I don't? You want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now. I know that. I just want you to understand that. I know that. I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. And I found out about
Hold on.
And do me like this. I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when all of this started. When I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 2 months. Then you tell me something else. You wait 2 weeks. And you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me. Why you putting me through all of this? Break my heart once. You gonna break my heart every month? Come on, man. You taking all the strength that I got inside of me. Just give it all to me. Knock me all out at once. I got a knockout punch every week. That's too much for anybody, Erica. It's too much, Erica. It's too much. I know. It's too much. I know. But we know what to do. We know the steps to get better. That right there is impossible. So you said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second. You ain't never been through it. I have. And do me like this. I was good to you.
Wait.
I'm gonna tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have. Y'all want me to be safer than I am. I don't. I love Jesus. I want to be like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus. Tina, I know you're not Jesus, and I'm not expecting you to be. Y'all gotta let me be broken. Let me get it out. If I try to know, I'm not saying that, Erica. But y'all don't want nobody to feel what they feel. If I bottle it all up, I'm gonna be walking around with this same pain 3 years from now, 8 months from now, 6 months from now. Yes, I am. If I don't let myself feel what I'm feeling, I'm gonna tell you how you get better.
All right.
Who knows me very well, they were watching me on the reality show, and I was always saying I can leave all of this. I can just go and I'm just be with my husband, and I don't need none of this. Just me and Teddy, and they can have this. And they were like, listen, I hate to have to say this to you, and I followed the information that I found out for 6 months to make sure it was true, because I don't want to break your heart, but don't stop doing what you're doing, because you might need to take care of you and your kids. So they told me about 2 of them, right? I had talked to my husband 2 days before I was in New York, and I talked to him and I was like, listen, honey, I got reason to believe there's something that's going on, and I need you to be, I'm coming to you because I love you and I want to be able to work through whatever this is. And I need you to tell me. We stayed on the phone for 1 hour and 8 minutes. He didn't give me nothing. So when we came home, the person who it was, she used to work for me. And so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother to my children. She had access to my home to come get my kids and all that kind of stuff. It was very, who knows me very well. They were watching me on a mix in our family. And so I called and she didn't answer her phone. So when we got home, Super Bowl Sunday, I said, come upstairs. I said, are you having an affair with her? And he said, no. I said, call her. While we doing this, I was like, call her. And so he did. And he was like, Tina wants to know, and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, are you sleeping with my husband? And she hung up the phone, so I had my answer. So it broke my heart. It devastated me, and I spazzed out. I destroyed 3 cars. I cut up and crashed up and tried to stab and plotted murders and all kind of crazy stuff because I was angry when I started doing all of that. And I said, I'm practicing dying every day. Either I'm going to die wrong or live right. And so we've been working on living right.
Hold on. And now the husband has filed for a divorce. He has filed for the divorce, not her. He has filed for a divorce. And the only issue I have with that is, here's my, this is my opinion. Whatever you and her were going through, she stayed. It were times where she wanted to give up, but she didn't. She stayed, right? And she stayed there through everything and accepted everything. Right? How come you had to leave? How come you had to go? How come whatever it was that she was doing, you couldn't accept all of her?
What?
Why are you filing for a divorce? Why?
Well, the thing is, Diamond, she said a big part that many women and men will miss. When she spoke about her not being able to deal with it, it came with major destruction. Now, I'm not going to say that she made him aware of her thoughts, but her expressing them, I'm sure she displayed something that showed for him or anybody that's on the receiving end what the future will be like. And if man or woman is not able to change their cheating ways, then you might just want to leave now when you can kind of see, if you can't stop, what your future will be like. So for me, I think that's why he just said, you know what, let me go ahead and do it, because after it's all said and done, if he's not willing to change, she gonna take him out. And he know that.
So you think that he got a divorce to save him?
Yes, because he knew he just was not gonna do right, and that saved his life. Now, granted, I'm not saying it saved his life, as in life, but it saved his life as far as with her, because she definitely stated what she was capable of.
She was losing her mind. She was definitely losing her sanity. She was definitely losing her sanity.
I just wanted to say also, once somebody has betrayed you in that way, it's so hard to restore that trust to even come back and be a genuine part of that relationship.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Good morning, everybody.
morning,
I also feel like we didn't see a lot. Of course, we don't live with them. Of course, we don't know what goes on besides what they want to show us on the show. But I feel like he has cheated on her for years. I feel like he never really loved her. She was just an opportunity for him. I feel like he was very selfish. He only cared about himself, what he could benefit from the relationship. And I feel like Tina should have left long ago.
When he slept with her, when he slept with the woman that was working for her.
And then, but the thing about that is, Donna,
I agree.
she should have left before then,
because she know about a whole lot of women that we don't even know about. Just think about before the show even
Yeah,
started. You know, he been doing this. You could tell
she
that woman
said she
was
was finding
broken
new things
hearted.
every month.
You know, and my thing is, like Jay-Z said, you don't let the label drop you, you drop the label. You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have went on and left him, and she didn't need him. She didn't need him, and I understand. And it's all about when people are so heavy in the church, they look at other people like, they're gonna frown upon me if I get a divorce and all of this kind of stuff. But you have to be happy for yourself.
So you feel like she should have beat him to the punch?
What? Long time ago. She the prize. That's what these women have to understand. You are the prize. You don't let a man do you like that.
Good morning. Good morning, Diamond. Good morning, Mafia.
I also too, Elo is. I want to hear. I'm glad a man is up here as well because I want to hear his take on it too. Taurus, honey, do you know you in the box, Taurus, babe? She don't know she in the box. Okay, go ahead, B-Ray.
You can tell that she really wanted her family to work. Like, she really wanted, those were raw emotions. She did everything within her power to make it work. But a wise lady once told me, if someone starts treating you like an option, you drop them as a choice, an intentional choice that you decide to make when they start treating you like options. You don't sit around and wait for the hurt. Don't ever sit around and wait for the hurt. But my prayers to her and those kids.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fendi.
No, let's hear from Elo. Go ahead, Elo. Hello, how you doing? Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Peace to you, Diamond. Peace to you. What's going on? All right. Peace to your wonderful panel. Peace to every being that hears my voice. Everything is by will of spirit and proper guidance of my ancestors. You know, when I heard you speaking about this morning, I don't know too much about this situation, so I'm not going to speak directly to that, but I will say this. When I talk about love, right, I talk about, the fifth principle, which is forgiveness, right? But within forgiveness, remember this, there's a caveat to forgiveness. If someone does something to you, volatile to you, they cross your boundaries, or they do this straight violation, and you forgive them without a consequence, right? It will continue to happen over and over. And every time you, whoever you are, allow it, what happens is the fiber of respect is stripped down to nothing, to a point where you're not even respected anymore, right? Yeah. This is why you continue to see the same things over and over and over and over, okay? So when you love somebody, it has to be a consequences for the action. Number one, she wasn't supposed to let him keep getting away with that, okay? And I have to say, that should never have happened, okay? So, and another thing, you have to stop expecting other people to operate under the same rules and guidelines as you. It don't work like that. Sorry. The way you are, you have to do it because that's just who you are. If you're expecting somebody else to do the exact same thing, to put up with the exact same thing, you're going to always get your heart broken. You're going to be disappointed. Okay? You have to remember, don't play with nobody. Ladies, men, don't play with nobody. Treat the person who you with extremely well. And when they get it twisted and they pass your boundaries, right, and they start disrespecting you, you're going to have to stand on business. You're going to have to stand on business and make them feel it. Make them feel it, make them beg you till the sun goes down and they never do it again, this, that, and the third. Because let me tell you something. We teach others how to deal with us by what we put up with. Okay? That's just a fact. As long as you're going to continue to put up with it, they're going to continue to do it. And there's nothing you're going to do about it. And they're going to continue to disrespect you because you allow it. Right? Learn to take accountability for the action, because the accountability is where your lessons are. Accountability is your friend. It says, damn, what did I have to do with this? Because I'm telling you something, she gonna run into the same type of lesson in a different body if she doesn't learn. That man did some nonsense as far as I'm concerned. But you can't expect for him to be just like her. It ain't gonna work like that, no matter how we think it's right or wrong. But that's it.
Elo, can I ask you a question? In this scenario where he did do the first one, so let's go back to the very, very first one. When he did the first infraction, what do you think should have been the consequence? Because again, apparently she might have, or she might not, she might have, or she might have didn't. What do you think should have been the first consequences from the first time? But
Well,
with
I
that
will
being,
say,
but hold on, but it's a second
you asked
part
me a
to it.
question.
No,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
know it's a question, but it's a second
No,
part
go
to it.
ahead. My bad.
But I
I didn't
also
hear the
want you
second. I'm
to,
sorry about that.
but I also want you to answer it from the point of them wanting to work together. Because again, yes, this infraction happened that is major, but they did seem like they wanted to work through it. But what do you think the consequence should be, knowing that they wanted to work through it? What does that look like?
Great question, man. Great question. Well, how you doing there, Manny? How you doing?
I'm doing great,
Um,
and
I know that's right.
fabulous.
I know that's right. So, all right. Here's a law that I found to be true in my own life, right? I only can speak for me. Here's a law I found, right? Is that it has to be a consequence, right? You have to find a consequence that is greater than the need or the greater than the desire to do the nonsense, right? To repeat the same things over and over, right? Whatever that is. I don't know the man, I don't know the woman, but it has to be the consequence has to be greater than the desire to do the nonsense, whatever that consequence would be. I don't know, like I said, right? Now, if they decided to work it out, you should only get one time. That's it. It should just be one. If you're going to work it out, that's what's up. My hand's off to you. But it should be one time. You should only get one time to do something like that. If you do it again, it's over and over and over. So I don't know what to say. And that getting back and all of that kind of stuff, returning the energy, that's nonsense as well. If you're going to work something out, work it out. Go ahead, Diamond.
Okay, so Elo, I have to ask you this question, right? I'm
Yeah.
listening to what you're
Answer.
saying,
Mm-hmm.
but with your marriage and for what you have told us, your wife gave you several chances, right?
Ooh.
No.
No, no.
Whoever said woo, she ain't hitting on nothing. Trust me, because that's not the way it went. But go ahead, Diamond.
Ow.
Okay, because the reason why I'm asking is because it took you a long time to get to the man who you are today, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if she would have left the first time and not look back, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but it was those were different circumstances. Number one, my wife really never knew nothing that I've done. The only time that she ever knew anything was when me and her was on splits, right? According when me and her was together in a marriage, no, it wasn't like that. During the marriage, a lot of stuff I did was behind the scenes. She never caught that. Okay, so she wasn't the one leaving. I am the one that left. Not her. It wasn't her that did that. I left for other reasons. Had nothing to do with cheating or nothing like that. Okay. So like I said, but look, at that time in my life, right? At that time, no, I wouldn't want her to leave me. No, because I wanted to keep doing the nonsense. Let's just say for conversation's sake, she would have found it out. No, I would want her to give me all the chances. Why? Because I was in manipulation mode. That's why. Of course I want her to keep giving me another chance. And why? Because as soon as she does that, and as soon as I find out, and yes, whoever said selfish, you absolutely correct. Nothing but selfishness. That's why I tell people the first principle of love is selflessness, right? So I've been through this, so that's how I learned this type of stuff, because I was that. Right. So, but if my wife would have caught me and all of that and would have found all of that, hell no. I would have said whatever it is. I would have found out whatever it is to get back, baby. I'm sorry. And the one thing I'd have did probably would have cried, because that's like the superpower of being manipulative, right? Crying and shit. And then no. Here's a better one, baby. Listen, if you take me back, I swear I'm going to. You know what, baby? You shouldn't take me back, but look. I'm going to therapy, babe. That right there is like a master move. And I don't know what the hell y'all out there doing. It's a master move. And I know it. Listen, in order for me to tell y'all about game, I had to have once been a part of it. So I'm gonna let you know I ain't above it now. Okay? But I have learned from it. So now I come back to tell the truth. Because see, y'all ain't getting what I got. See, when I came up, this was all right to do. The programming was okay. We were programmed to play women. That's the way it was. Right? That's the way it was. We were programmed to do this. But I am telling young men and men right now, that's not the way to do it. You got to stand on principle. See, we ain't walk on principle when it came to relationship. We only walked on principle when it came to the streets and our homies and our circle. But when it came to the one who mattered the most, like the one who put up with all our shit, the one who lay with us, the one who had children for us, the one that cooked for us, the one that will only one that would be there for us at all the bad time we do them wrong because they know they love us more than we love them. And that's the way it is. And you got to be careful with it. It's all game until you grow the fuck up, until you start to realize that what you're doing is not right and exact, because if it's done to you, it's over. You know, I started treating women like how I would want somebody to treat my mama, how I would want somebody to treat my daughter. Right. And I said, you know, I wouldn't want my mama to be treated like this. So, you know, I started learning about karmatic energy and I chilled out. Once I started understanding spiritual things, it changed my life. You know, it evolved my life, because as beings, we don't want to change. We want to evolve. Oh, my God, land the plane. Listen, go to another show. Get your ass out of here then, and we don't have no problem.
I just said land the plane, motherfucker. Do you not know how to comprehend what you read? It just says land the goddamn plane. Lord have mercy. I just said land the plane, young buck.
We've been doing good.
Lord Jesus.
Damn, that's him that got triggered over there, not me. Shit.
The gifts are only suspended for 10 minutes, baby. After the 10 minutes, get your lions and tigers and bears ready, okay? Just hold tight.
I better send Diamond a lion. But anyways, I wanted to ask you, what makes you so different from the other men that be cheating?
If y'all are gonna ask, you know, if y'all gonna talk to him, allow him to respond. Please.
I will.
Okay. All right.
And if y'all gonna be in somebody's business, allow them to respond.
Manny, shut the.
I will say this, nerdy. I will say this to you, because of I know your intentions is to be disrespectful. And you're very emotional. You're very young. So what I'll do is I'll decline to answer your question. I will not be answering any question coming from you. Of course I'm not. Right. But like I said, I don't deal with individuals, whether it be male or female. Listen, nerdy, no disrespect to you. OK, I never, ever disrespect anybody since I've been online. OK, so if you don't know at whatever age you're at, and I'm not coming for you, but if you don't know at certain age, there's certain beings or there's certain energies you just respect, because I don't mean no disrespect to you. And if I'm saying something that's out of line, my intentions is not to do that. So I would not allow some young lady that I got respect for to deal with me like that. I can't do that. So I will not be answering
So me
your
telling you to
question.
land the plane
So
is disrespectful?
No, nerdy. I didn't even know it was you. I just seen that. If I would have known it was you, I wouldn't have said a word, because I do not want to trigger you, get you upset. And let me not say trigger you, because I don't want that to be a problem. Okay. I don't want to get you upset and things like that. I respect you and everybody else here, but I will not be answering questions from somebody that comes off with such destructive, emotional, and irrational information coming from you. All right, look,
you got triggered by OMG land the plane.
Yes, ma'am.
You got triggered. I'm sorry. We trying to have a conversation. You not man to answer enough about the same situation that happened in this video. This is video. You talking about you don't know what the fuck is going on in this video, but you literally lived the life as a cheater, and you're saying all these things about a cheater, how a woman shouldn't be staying with that man and whatnot because he's gonna do it again to her. But then at the same time, you're not that's the same man. You don't know what is going on and whatnot. But you also a cheater who left that person to go cheat on somebody, then went and came back and crawled back. Manny, this is not about you. Slow down, Manny.
Hold on. So nerdy, let me ask you a question really quick. Why is it so hard?
I got muted.
Oh.
I think I got muted.
Thank you,
Oh,
Auntie
I think
Dab.
you got
Thank you,
muted.
Auntie Dab, honey.
Hey,
Hold on,
Diamond,
wait.
good morning.
Hey, I am Diva. Hold on one second. Oh, I was just about to ask her a question. Oh shit, Nerdy, you got muted and dropped. Sorry. Damn. Shit. I was gonna
What?
say to Nerdy, right? I was gonna ask her a question. The question was, why is it so hard for you guys to listen to and understand people that are telling you things from their experiences and what they've done and telling you what you shouldn't allow? You know, they've telling you they've done it, right? And they're telling you you shouldn't take what they have done. Why is it so hard? Good morning, y'all. Tap the screen. Why is it so hard for you guys to, right, listen to understand?
And that's what I love about being with humans.
Hold on. Yeah.
Dad muted Elo, Diamond. Did you see that?
Oh, she did?
Okay.
That's what she said.
I didn't
She
know
said
that.
she.
Okay, Elo. Okay, so Elo got 5 minutes. Okay. So, but my thing is, I just don't understand, like, why is it so hard? Let me bring everybody else in here. Yeah, that was my question. But go ahead.
I am Diva. Go. You go ahead. I'll go after you.
Let me answer.
Yeah. No, you just got up here. No.
Hold on. Wait.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, I think he was never really into the relationship. He's been wanting to leave for a long time, and she pushed the relationship so hard. But when it became really toxic, where she was thinking like, "I should kill you. I want to kill you," he took the way out. Let me go. I've done enough damage. I got to get out this relationship. I think I agree with Elo. She should have gave a harder consequence. If she let it go the first time and she stayed with him, when he did it the second time, she should have been gone and just left it and not even look back, because it was a continued pattern for him. He did it over and over and over and over and over. And she kept saying, okay, we can get through it. That's not what he wanted. He wanted to leave. He didn't want to be there any longer. He was thinking maybe she'll end it, and she never did. So
I agree with that. I feel like that it was no consequences behind his
What
behaviors.
he could have told her, he could have said, I love you, and I understand you love me. I understand you want this to work, but I have to get out of here. I don't want to keep hurting you. I don't want to hurt you again. He could have said that.
A lot of them don't be stand-up guys, Diamond. He just couldn't do it. He just not a stand-up guy. He felt like she's gonna forgive me every time I do it. Because did you hear her say, you break my heart every 3 weeks? Every 3 weeks you tell me about something else. That's because she didn't stand on business when he told her the first time. She went back to everything is peaches and cream after he said, okay, I did do this.
Hold on, sister. You say he's not a stand-up guy. I mean, just because...
No.
But hold on. Just because he's cheating, and again, I asked sister earlier about, Tina being a spunky lady. So if he knew what he was marrying, didn't she know what she was marrying? And
I don't think so. I think he deceived her. I feel like she really thought that he loved her and he really wanted to be with her. When I say he's not a stand-up guy, I mean he couldn't come to her. Hold on, let me get it out. I feel like when I say he's not a stand-up guy, I feel like that he should have come to her and said, I cheated on you. I really don't plan on stopping. And whether he can stop or he cannot stop, whichever one it is, he was not honest with her. Because if she have to ask him over and over and over, are you sleeping with this woman? And then for him to look her in her face and lie to her, that's not a stand-up guy. That's her husband. A husband and wife shouldn't even have secrets. Whether he cheated on her or not, he should have been honest with her and just have faced the consequences.
So do you not?
Can I chime in though? Because I believe even if he had told her he was cheating, she was going to keep him. She wanted him,
which she did. She did keep him.
That's the part we are missing, is that he was probably never. He was
But I'm trying to
probably
ask y'all,
never
do y'all
faithful in that relationship. He was
Oh, I
that's what I'm
said
married to
that
trying
from the
to
her.
ask
jump.
y'all.
You must
Based,
have
I'm
missed it.
trying to
Y'all
ask
he
said
was
y'all,
that.
he was
even in
with her
dating.
for whatever he benefited from initially.
I said that too.
Then when he cheated on her repeatedly, she accepted that. And just like Elo said, he did not respect her. And now he just was done.
Well, I
He
gotta
didn't
give some
ever want
pushback.
her.
I must give some pushback. I would think in the dating phase, she would know he has capabilities of lying, and she accepted it. It ain't that he just woke up and just went to lying and cheating. Girl, you even knew that in dating, he had capabilities of lying and cheating.
Yeah, she should have picked up the red flags, but that still doesn't negate the fact of his part of his accountability of not being a stand-up man for his actions, right? So we can compartmentalize it all and we can dissect it, but he still has accountability as a man that he has to take.
I think
But
by
let me ask
filing
you this:
divorce,
Think
he
he
did
should
take
have picked up?
accountability because he told her from the beginning. He has
But
not.
after he had ran amok, though, after he
Yeah.
had ran amok, you know what I'm
But
saying?
just like Mandy said,
How many
it's no
years?
way. It's no way
How
you
many?
can say I'm finding out every month. Every month you finding a new woman, and that video was years ago. So if every month this man is cheating on you, you know what you got, and you chose to keep it. That's like if you got a dog that's chewing up your furniture. You know the dog is chewing up your furniture, and if you keep that dog, it's going to continue to chew up your furniture.
No, I agree. I mean, I agree. She had all of the red flags. So I mean, I'm just saying there's accountability on both parts because what I often hear is when we will blame one person for the doing of the other person and say that that person should have saw it. Yeah, true, and I agree with that 100%. But the person who did it also has to take the accountability as well. They do not get off like escape free and
But
just have no
that only
accountability to
happens,
take.
V-Ray, when you try to
You beat that
demonize
dog
one
ass,
of
he'll
them.
stop chewing up
See,
your furniture too.
I wouldn't have
Yeah,
spoken
you get
up
rid of the
had
dog. I
I
get
wouldn't
rid
have
of him.
spoken up had Toya not demonized him because again, we can't really demonize.
Demonize.
Well, yeah, you did, sister, and that's why I spoke up because again,
Demonize.
she was fully aware. Like you ain't just
But
gonna go demonizing the men when
Manny,
you know what they doing right there in your face, and like True Queen said, every other month to month.
so and I think Manny, what people are really looking at the betrayal of it all. You are in a marriage, you are locked in, you know you doing your bullshit. Yes, she's gonna bring her bag of bullshit. Everybody come with their bag, right? But the problem is she stayed and suffered with him, and people feel like he should have stayed and suffered as well. And he just chose not to do that. He was like, I'm out. Which I
So,
feel like they should have did it a long
No,
time ago.
he did the right thing. He did the right thing. Sometimes the
here's my
garbage
thing. So here's my
takes.
thing, y'all. So here's my thing, right? Hear me out. Elo, honey, you can come up here. Here's my thing, and then I want to hear from J Soul what he was gonna say. But here's my thing. Y'all are saying he did the right thing after up 10 years, right? From the time he knew, because one thing about a man, okay, a man knows when a woman loves him more than she loves herself. He knows that, right? So he could have said from the first time he did it, this ain't gonna work. I don't want to continue to keep hurting you. Let me just walk away. Let me go on about our business. Let's not do this because I feel like I'm not ready to be the man you want me or need me to be. That's it. That's all. And he could have spared her all of, because what he did was, here's my thing. When a person break you, I call it layers. I call it levels, right? I call it levels of breaking, because he broke her to the point where now it's hard for a lot of women to come back to that brokenness because of the levels and the tiers of how long they stayed. How long, right? It's not that easy. And I get that, right? But I just feel like him filing for a divorce now, how long ago that was with the Mary? That was over 10 years ago, right? He could have saved that lady so much heartache and pain and said, no, I'm telling you, I am not the man for you right now. I'm not him. He could have did that because now that lady, like, she's harboring a lot of pain. Like she said, and she was talking to her sister and she was venting to her sister. She said, I feel negative right now. I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know, God, this, and she's even, you know, the pain is so deep down there that it's hard probably for another man to even come in and
You better call on God.
Well, don't demonize him, Diamond. Don't be so hard.
Demonize her. Don't demonize her because, like Diamond said, why didn't he leave a long time ago?
Ain't that what Minnie just told me?
Right.
Don't demonize him now.
I feel like this. He could have spared her. It's a lot of women.
I agree 100%.
It's a lot of women have been spared. I have been spared. I've had a man tell me, I spared you. I'm not what you know what I'm saying? I'm not the man you need me to be. I'm not the man you want me to be. I'm not him.
Real talk.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and before, because either she was going to fuck him up or he was going to fuck her up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so before it got into that point, when you see violence is involved and she's taking her pain out, like she said, she messed up cars, she messed up houses, she messed up this and that. That's pain. That's pain. That's pain.
All right, let me go ahead. So here's the thing. I get that concept of what you're talking about. I'm in the hospital, so I wasn't here the whole time. But I do know that a lot of men just don't want to tell the truth in situation to spare you, or they want to keep you around. Like, if you feel like, for example, when I meet somebody and they don't got the preferences that I want, I just tell them right away. But some people just want you as a handbag, especially when you're beautiful. So, like, let's say they don't see no future with you. They just, want to just use you for what you got down there. Just for, momentarily. So they keep going and going and don't want to tell you the truth. But I'm very honest, so I just tell the truth. Like, I can't be with you for this reason, or I did something, or if I cheated on you, I just tell you straight up. But people don't want the truth. They don't know what might happen if they tell the truth. You know what I mean? So that's why. So your question is why just not spare the person, or, like I remember when I first cheated, I was in university, and my boys was like, "Don't tell her, she gonna leave." Hold on, Manny, stop. And they would tell me, my boys was like, "Oh, don't tell her. And I was like, why? Just tell her. I was kind of cheated, not quite, kind of cheated, And I told her, she was crying and all that. Next thing you know, we broke up. So sometimes it's better to just not say anything. Some people think that they're protecting you from yourself, from hearing what is true. But I think it's people should just tell the truth and just move on.
But Jay, you don't think that if she has known him to be cheating like every month or every other month that she technically knows? You don't think that's not her knowing?
If she know that she know.
Be with her, so why didn't he leave her? Why did you wait 10 plus years to say, you know what, I can't take this no more?
But the question is, hold on.
When you continued to cheat on her, so why didn't you?
Okay, flip it. How come
there was a
she ain't
benefit
leave?
there. He was benefiting in some way from that.
Yeah, so why ain't she leave?
Both of them should have left, but why are we only talking about what she knew? He knew too that he didn't want her. So why he wait? Why did he
because sometimes some people can't leave.
Lord, I was quiet the whole time you was talking.
Okay. So here's the thing. My ex left. And she left. She a little pack of stuff and left. I didn't stop her. She left. I tried to bring her back. She didn't stay. She left. So she could have left too.
And my thing with Dab, like Dab, just because a person cheat, you keep talking about they don't want them, girl, he probably still do want them. And cheating. Y'all don't want to be talking about, oh, girl, you don't
Hurting
want
somebody in that manner that you love. You say I do too, and you continue to hurt them like that. You don't love them. You don't want them. Stop telling people that shit. That's a
Yeah, Manny, I don't know what
lie.
you're talking about, Manny.
Wow. Every time I start
And
talking.
when men say they want a woman,
He probably
that's
wanted.
different. They talking about temporary want, lust type thing.
He
But
probably
no,
did
he
not
didn't
want
love her.
He probably did not want her. He probably wanted what she was doing for him. It's a difference. Like, I gotta pay attention to that. It's almost like it's almost like a person saying, I don't love her, but I love what she do for me.
Diamond, I got somebody in a situation right now. He don't even want the lady, and the lady she up there in the age, and he still want what's down there. But he don't want no future with her. See what I'm saying? So it's benefit.
And I don't think she stayed for religious reasons either. Her religion allows her to divorce because of infidelity. So she stayed because she wanted to keep her marriage. She wanted a husband.
She stayed because she loved him. She stayed because she loved him. They had a family. They got kids together. Y'all do know that when women have kids from men, they put up with more.
Yeah,
I'll just say this.
Yeah, they put up with more.
I'll say this. For both.
Sit here and act like the church is not going to frown on her being a gospel singer if she gets a divorce.
Okay,
if that man was cheating on her or not, they were still going to frown on her. The church people were still going to frown on her for getting a divorce.
Tell her to come to me. I'll frown on the church for her.
I disagree.
I was speaking first.
They want me to play. They want me to play the video really quick. Let me replay the video.
All right, cool.
And I found out about more. And I don't want to hold on to somebody who I cannot trust. You see, I have been trying since the very beginning. The situation gets a little worse, and then I try to forgive, and it gets a little worse, and I try to forgive. You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? You gonna keep adding people? I thought we had a good life just like everybody else watching. I thought we was the ideal relationship just like everybody else. And I got to find out in front of the whole goddamn world that all of my life was a lie. And you want me to quote scriptures right now? I don't want you to want me to say what I don't. You want me to say something that's all positive? I feel negative right now. I know that. I just want you to understand that. I know that. I never kissed another man. I never went out with another man. I never entertained the wrong conversation. I never cheated in my head. I never did anything. I was 190% committed to that man. And this is what you did every time I was gone. And I found out about.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all something.
And I don't want to
before we go to the next video, because the reason why we're discussing this, yes, these are old videos. However, he has now filed for divorce. Now, these videos are 10 years ago.
Damn.
He now filed for divorce now.
Yeah, that's bad.
With him through all of this shit. But let me play the next video.
Do me like this. I was good to you, man. I was good to you. I was good to you. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. He don't deserve me. I don't want him. I had hope when all of this started. When I let the whole world know about it. I thought we was healing because he had me thinking that we was healing. You can't keep telling me stuff a little bit. You wait 3 months. Then you tell me something else. You wait 2 weeks. And you tell me something else. You torturing me, man. You torturing me. Why you put me through all of this? Break my heart once. You gonna break my heart every month? Come on, man. You taking all the strength that I got inside of me. Just give it all to me. Knock me all out at once. I got a knockout punch every week. That's too much for anybody, Erica. It's too much, Erica. It's too much. I know. It's too much. I know. But we know what to do. We know the steps to get better. That right there is impossible. So you said you never been through this, right? I have. Listen to me for a second. You ain't never been through it. I have. Do me like this. I was good to you, man. I'm gonna tell you how you get better. Even though you want to be negative, you make a conscious effort and a decision like you fighting a on the street and work toward positive. That's all you can do. That's the only choice you have. Y'all want me to be safer than I am. I love Jesus. I want to be like Jesus, but I'm not Jesus. I know you're not Jesus, and I'm not expecting you to be. Y'all gotta let me be broken. Let me get it out. If I try to do it, I'm not saying that, Erica. But y'all don't want nobody to feel what they feel. If I bottle it all up, I'm gonna be walking around with this same pain 3 years from now, 8 months from now, 6 months from now. Yes, I am if I don't let myself feel what I'm feeling. I'm gonna tell you how you get better. Hold on. Even though you want. Who knows me very well, they were watching me on the reality show, and I was always saying, I can leave all of this. I can just go and I'm just be with my husband, and I don't need none of this. Just me and Teddy, and they can have this. And they were like, listen, I hate to have to say this to you, and I followed the information that I found out for 6 months to make sure it was true, because I don't want to break your heart, but don't stop doing what you're doing, because you might need to take care of you and your kids. So they told me about 2 of them, right? I had talked to my husband 2 days before I was in New York, and I talked to him, and I was like, listen, honey, I got reason to believe there's something that's going on, and I need you to be, I'm coming to you because I love you, and I want to be able to work through whatever this is, and I need you to tell me. We stayed on the phone for 1 hour and 8 minutes. He didn't give me nothing. So when we came home, the person who it was, she used to work for me, and so that broke my heart. She was like a godmother to my children. She had access to my home to come get my kids and all that kind of stuff. It was very, who knows me very well. They were watching mixed in our family. And so I called, and she didn't answer her phone. So when we got home, Super Bowl Sunday, I said, come upstairs. I said, are you having an affair with her? And he said, no. I said, call her. While we doing this, I was like, call her. And so he did. And he was like, Tina wants to know, and da-da-da-da-da. And I said, are you sleeping with my husband? And she hung up the phone, so I had my answer. So it broke my heart. It devastated me, and I spazzed out. I destroyed 3 cars. I cut up and crashed up and tried to stab and plotted murders and all kind of crazy stuff because I was angry when I started doing all of that. And I said, I'm practicing dying every day. Either I'm going to die wrong or live right. And so we've been working on living right.
And now he done filed for divorce.
Yeah, because
She should have left that day. She was cooking
because she should have left a long time ago. And I think that the church always try to work through it. I think when you do that to your partner, you just leave. Just therapy is gonna try to help you, but at the same time, you always gonna be walking on eggshells. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like you're always watching. Like he probably left because he felt so much guilt that he can't deal with this no more. You see what I'm saying?
And she said something that she should have paid
he was like, when you cheat on somebody, but then they forgive you, but then you walking on eggshells, you don't feel good about yourself. So you gotta watch it. Like you can't even look here, look at this person, that person.
My thing is, Dr. J, thing is why he couldn't have put his foot down and said, you know what? I have to leave you because I'm going to hurt you again. So I have to.
Because he's trying to save face. He's part of the church, right?
No, he ain't part of the church.
What to the church?
Oh.
That don't got nothing to do with anything.
That ain't got shit to do with it. Like,
he would be thinking about that if he was a noble man.
Yeah,
and not
he wouldn't be cheating if he was thinking about the church.
If he was if he was a man of God. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this, right? Both, and this goes for both men and women. You have to do what's best for you. And this is a thing, and people be trying to spin narratives and be trying to say, oh, you didn't stick behind them. You didn't stick behind them to go through all of the things. This is a fine example of why not to, and to do what's best for you. Because although when you don't stick behind them, you're going to get the riffraff. This could potentially be the outcome, and you have to do what's best for you. You have to.
And can I chime in real quick? One thing that this video shows is the lack of emotional intelligence on her part. We always talk about men having emotional intelligence, but your emotions are like road signs. Stop, turn left, go back, do not enter. So when she said, I'm dying every day, if you are in a relationship that make you feel horrible on a daily basis, that's your cue to leave that situation. Regardless, I don't care what a person is doing for you. It don't matter if you got proof that they cheated or any of those things. If your emotions, which are tied to your subconscious mind, are telling you that something is wrong, you should pay attention to your own emotional intelligence and make decisions based on how you feel. Her sister was giving advice based on her own relationship. So Erica went through a cheating situation. If y'all remember, she turned herself into like a Nicki Minaj lookalike and began to mimic the women her husband had cheated with. And that may have saved her marriage. We don't know. But that was her situation. That was not religious advice. That was her telling her sister, you can win this war. You can compete with other women and win your husband, which I think is bad advice. But I do think that the emotions that she was displaying in this video was a clear indicator she should have left before that day. When she said she had this conversation with the side chick and he lied and he lied and he lied, and then the side chick just hung up in her face and she still stayed. She didn't use her own
Do
emotional
with every
intelligence.
emotional intelligence, it doesn't, because you can have an emotional breakdown, and what she was going through in that video was an emotional breakdown. It has nothing to do with if you're emotionally intelligent.
I'm not talking about that breakdown. I'm talking about what she said she was experiencing daily.
Exactly. That was a breakdown. That was an emotional breakdown. That was a mental breakdown. Not even just emotional. That was a mental breakdown. All the things that she dealt with, all of that hitting her one at a time. She knew about one, and then she got another one, and then another one, and then another one. And I'm sitting there on TV telling everybody, you got to pray to God, and you got to be this, and you got to be a woman of this, and you got to be a woman of this. And I'm sitting here telling them, these men love me, and my husband love me, and you should be a man of God. And all the time, you've been lying to me. That's a mental breakdown. It has nothing to do with emotional intelligence.
I don't believe she didn't know. I don't believe she didn't know. She said this was several times that this happened. I just, I don't know. That's just my take.
Let me ask a question to the panel or to anybody. How many of you are Christian or any type of religion, period, right? And have been married with children and having a lot of finances and everything tied together, who is divorced right now, right? How many of y'all went through that? How many of y'all, if you went through that, can you please tell these people it's not as easy as they think it is? It is not that easy to just be getting and just get up and just walk away from things that you tied to. It's so much stuff involved, right? And if you did walk away, right? If you did walk away, how easy was it for you to do it? Because when you actually love somebody and you actually put and invest in time and you have children involved, right? And you have a religion who is putting pressure on you and you grew up under religious principles, these religions, man, they be tying people to these marriages that they should not be in for too long. Okay. That's the truth of it. But who have been through this that can actually say something about it? Because it's not that easy, man. When you're feeling dissatisfied, when you're feeling hurt, but that cheating stuff, look, man, nobody knows about the conversations that these individuals had. Nobody knows if this man actually told her, listen, I don't want to be with you anymore because, I don't want to keep hurting you. You don't know what she said. You don't know nothing about that. The only thing you know is what they've come online to talk about. But the fact is, you do have some people who cheat and actually tell the truth. Why? Because they don't care anymore. There are people who are in relation who don't care. So of course, there's people who are in relationships that they are so weak, right, that they can't just say bye-bye. So what they do is they start doing stuff, right, to make you leave them. That's what they'll do. They'll start doing stuff to make you leave them. And sometimes it take a long time. Okay? Look, y'all got to have a little bit more grace for these individuals that be going through this. If you haven't been through it, it's very easy to put your opinion on stuff. But the fact is, when you get married, that stuff is hard, especially if you're religious. If you're religious, it's even harder because you got the church and you got all these people following this book to tell you, don't leave your marriage, work on it till death do you part. Let me explain something to you. When you start getting in there and you start making all of these words, hey, till death do us part, sickness and health, people expect for you to keep to that. They don't care. This ain't back in the day, though. But the fact is that the more you continue to allow someone to do something to you like that, and you just continue to allow it, regardless if it's right or wrong, the fact is a person going to keep doing it. They're not going to say, hey, you know what? I love you so much. Let me just walk away. Nah, listen, how many of you know it's the game? How many of you know that that they play games out? I played it a lot. And another thing, I worked my ass off to become the man that I am now. I'll be damned if I let somebody to know, because I'm trying to teach by example, right, of things in my past and bringing up my past and unveiling it. And then somebody tries to use it against me like I'm the same as today. That's nonsense, right? So like I said, anybody who knows, they know. That's it. It's a lot of shit going on. Plain and simple. It's game. This game, lying and accepting the lies and all that. Come on, man. It's all programming. We know what it is. She should have been got out of there.
And Elo, can I respond to you? Because I've been in this situation.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was in a
Yes, ma'am.
deeply religious, strict religion growing up. I married somebody that I personally didn't want to marry, which is a big difference from her situation because of religious. You got pregnant, you're going to get married. But the divorce
Oh, you
situation,
didn't want to be with him? You didn't want to be with him?
well, I didn't want to get married. I got married because I was
Oh, well,
pregnant, and that was part of my
that's a
religious
different thing.
situation. So
Yeah,
that's a
it
different
is kind of
situation.
different. Yeah,
But
big
what I want to
difference.
say
Yes.
about the divorce is it is hard because you have to plan a new future. But imagine if this lady had went through the hard part 10 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it's not hard. All I'm saying is you have to trust yourself. You have to actually feel what you feel. When it was time for me to leave my situation and people kept saying, don't worry about it, trust God, it's going to get better, all of these things, people want to give you that advice, but that's not biblical. So you got to know what you believe and what you should be doing, and you got to know yourself. I wouldn't care what the religion says. I don't believe that I serve a God that wants me to suffer my whole life because I married the wrong person. That's just how I feel. So I just believe if this woman had made a decision to do the hard work 10 years ago, she would be fine now. And guess what? 10 years from now, she'll be fine. It's going to take a long time for her to get back to herself. But I think now that this is over and he chose to do the hard part, she eventually will be fine once she gets past the embarrassment or whatever her um, family values are. Because some of that is family values. It don't have anything to do with the religion. That's just your family don't want you to get divorced because they want everybody to have a husband, or whatever. I think that she just have to, focus inward.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest anybody be a slave to anybody or anything due to religious practices. I wouldn't suggest that, right? If you're being harmed like that, that means you're going to have to put in the works. That's it. You got to put in the work. And no, it's not easy at all, especially if the person that you're with, you actually want them, right? It's very easy, right? You have a lot of individuals who are with individuals, right, that they really don't want. Right? The ones that they really want, they can't get them. Why? Because they already know what time it is with that individual. So it's very easy to walk away from somebody you really don't want and you really don't care about. Right? That's easy to do that because you want to get away from them anyway. But the ones that you really want and you actually with them, especially if this is your dream person, shit, walking away, it don't work like that. It's not that easy when you're with someone that you actually want to be with. Someone that you're in love with. Okay. When you get that bond, it's a monster, man. So we don't know if he was telling her and trying to get away for a long time. We don't know. You're right. Plain and simple. And that's just a fact.
Well, I'm not going to talk religion, but I will say this about religion. In the Bible, it says numerous times, don't be no fool. In the Bible, it says that a marriage is what it is, and but here's the thing. I am a strong believer. I am married. If my husband cheat on me the first time, I'm not staying with this man. Because once a cheater is always a cheater, and I'm not. It is not my job to fix him. He has a problem. So to respect my marriage, I'm going to suggest that we separate. Now, we can work from it like that. But as far as me staying with this man for the sake of the children, this is a lot of women problem from back in the days. We're not our parents. We're not the women's before them. I am not tolerating no disrespect. Once you cheat on me, you're already telling me that either I'm not enough for you, you're bored with me, and believe me and you, I am fine with that. But to stay there to say that I'm staying for the sake of marriage, children, the church, what? I'm the only one going through this. We ain't gonna even put no church in it. I'm the one feeling this pain. This is a man that I love and gave my all to, who only gave me minimum all of these years, only to stick with this man for him to do it over and over and over again. At some point, it is not his fault anymore. He already doing what he want to do. He already doing what makes him happy. At some point, as women, you have to take responsibility for yourself. You can't keep putting all that blame on that man. He's doing what makes him happy. The bottom line is, you gave your power away. Now, the best thing for her to do is just let it go. You breaking up cars, you're breaking up this, you're talking about you're a Christian, you this, that, and the third. If you're a Christian, you're supposed to have yourself under a lot of control. No matter what, because you're supposed to be a soldier in Christ. So whatever you come up against, you're supposed to already have that down to a science. You're supposed to have yourself under control. Why? Because your loved ones, your husband, your family, or whoever is going to be a test, is going to test you. You have to have all of this under control.
Fendi, let me ask you a question. Okay. You married right now, right?
36 years.
Good, 36 years. Okay. Has your husband ever cheated on you day in your life?
Nope.
Okay. How would you know? Because this question came to me, and at first I had to think about it. First thing I thought about was leaving and things like that, right? So let me ask you a question. How do you know that that's exactly what you do if he does cheat on you? How do you know that you would do that?
My husband was my friend when I was dating someone else. Okay. When I was dating someone else, they was cheating on me because I wasn't sexually active with them. Because I was walking in my Christianity, and I tried to bring them with me, but they didn't want to go. So we basically wasn't equally yoked. So when I was going through things with my ex, at the time, my friend was there, and he would always tell me, and we wasn't even flirting with each other. He would just see that I was down, and he'd be like, "What's wrong? Come on, you could talk to me." So he was my friend, and he told me that this guy is not ready for a woman like you. Not necessarily, he's not a bad guy, he's just not the guy for you. And it was 10 years that I was celibate. It was 10 years that I was... Can I finish, please? It was 10 years that I was celibate. I was celibate. And then them 10 years of me being celibate from that guy, me and my husband got together.
Oh, is she still speaking, or is it my headphones? Like, what's going on?
She stopped speaking.
Nah, please. I'm trying to wait for her to answer the question flat. Like, flat.
Yeah, Fendi, honey, can you come off mute? We trying to hear you.
But okay, I got a call on my other phone. I'm sorry. Your question again? I'm sorry, Elo.
I know you lying. Don't start no stuff, Fendi.
No. Go ahead, babe. Go ahead, babe.
All right. My question again was, You've been married for 30 something years. Okay?
36.
That means you put a lot of work, 30 something, 36 years, good. Almost 40 years. Okay. You've been through everything with this man. So what I'm trying to say is, you said he has never cheated on you a day in your life, that at least that you know of. How do you know that if he cheats on you, that you just gonna walk away? If he cheats on me, I'm out. How do you know that? Don't be laughing.
No, the reason why I'm laughing is because what I'm about to tell you is for the life of me.
Don't
I don't
dodge
understand.
the question no more.
No.
Just
The
answer
reason why I laugh is because for the life of me, I don't understand how women don't pick up on this. If my husband was cheating on me, right? That's the purpose of us learning each other's body, learning each other's touch and everything. Now, one thing, and you can quote this on me because you're a man. When a man goes out there and cheat, every woman you're not going to touch the same. So he's going to come and he's going to touch me differently, and I'm going to already question that. I'm going to already question that.
Then do you know what you're doing?
Still
Right?
didn't answer the
You know
question.
you need to stop.
I'm answering
You know you
the
need to
question.
stop that.
I'm answering
You
the
didn't
question.
answer the question.
No, you're not.
You didn't answer
Answering
the
the question.
No, you are not.
Hold on, wait one second. Fendi, you're not answering his question though.
At all.
You're beating around. You're not answering his question.
Not at
There's
all.
certain things you can't even say up here. So let me just. Well, anyway.
But no, it is. No, Fendi, it's
The-
just
can
you
answer
talking
that.
up here by yourself.
His
Fendi,
drive.
it's just you talking up here by yourself. You can say whatever. Go
His-
ahead.
Don't say I can say whatever because you know TikTok don't allow you to say certain things. His
Come on,
drive,
Fendi. Come on.
his drive,
Fendi, cut the crap, Fendi. Cut the
his
crap.
drive, his sex drive is going to be weak. His sex drive is going to be different. He's going to touch me different.
I
Because
didn't ask
That's
you.
not
How
what
do
he
you know?
asked you, Fendi.
I didn't
That's
ask
not
you
what he
that's
that.
how I
asked
would know he's cheating.
That's not what he
you. He
I
didn't
didn't ask
ask you that. He didn't ask you how would you know if he cheated. He
I never asked
you
you.
how would you know what you're gonna do if you found out he was cheating.
Because I have low tolerance. I have low tolerance.
You know,
And I love
the
my,
fact
I love,
is,
I love
Can I
myself
rebuttal that, please?
more. Whether you want to believe it or not, I love myself more.
you
I
don't know
love
that
myself
until you test it.
more.
If you ain't been
Can I
tested,
rebuttal
you
that,
don't know
please?
that. Go
Can I
ahead,
rebuttal that,
rebuttal.
please? So,
Which part,
Miss
mine
Fendi,
or hers?
no, hers, brother. You know,
Oh, okay. All right, let me
good
mute up.
morning, everybody. Good morning.
Hello.
So my rebuttal to that is this, right? Miss Fendi, you say you're a Christian, right? And being a Christian, if you truly believe Jesus Christ, right? I'm not gonna get too religious, but Jesus Christ unalive for all of our sins, and every day we get grace and mercy. Every day we get the breath of life from the Father. He gives us a new day to be a better version of ourselves, right? You've been with this man for 36 years, Miss Fendi.
Mhm.
How do you know? You say you got a low tolerance, this, that, and the third. But does Jesus Christ have a low tolerance with you? No, he does not.
Let me tell you,
No.
I am
No,
not.
you fucking lying.
I
I know
am
you lying.
Listen,
I know you fucking
Oh,
listen.
lying.
I don't listen. Let me answer him, ladies. I'm not going to get into this to the biblical thing too heavy with you. I'm going to tell you just like this. I am not the Father nor the Son. And I said to him, if you want to go sleep around with other women, go ahead. Don't get me in a relationship and I'm putting my all in all only down the line for you to want to go sleep with someone. If we can't come together and fix what is broken, if you're not mentally strong enough to do that, then there is the life door. Don't put me in the suit because I'm telling you, the first time you do it, I'm leaving you alone. See, my husband knows what he got, and I know what he got. We are best friends. And he'll tell you himself, if I wanted to be with any woman, I wouldn't have never married. If I wanted to be with any man, I wouldn't have never married.
Is that why you kept giving Peanut chances?
Dab, I love you.
Can I just say this? Hold on, because that's the very same energy.
And don't put this on me, because we talking about what that child named Mary. Because I said what I said. If my husband cheat on me one time, that's it. That's it. And I don't have no little kids. Our kids are grown. I ain't giving my power away to nobody. He is not God. I'm not giving my power away to no one. If I ain't got nothing else left, I got my dignity.
And
he feels the same way. He feels the same way. He feels the same way. I encourage women. You do not give your power away to no one. To no one. Because what you put up with is what they're going to continue putting you through. When a man loves you, a relationship is not peaches and cream. But when a man loves you, he's going to go on his knees to God before he go to a next woman. He going to grab you by your hands and say, let's pray about this. Let's fix it. But a man who going to go to a next woman, that is not a man. That is a boy. And I compliment and I respect Elo, because he's telling y'all from a man's point of view what he used to do when he wasn't in that frame of mind to what he will do now. And everybody disregard these men when they're talking. They're telling you from a man's point of view what they used to do and what he will not do now. What you put up with is what they're going to continue putting you through. If you're single, stay happy being single.
Let me say something when she done.
You can't turn a housewife into, if you can't take a hoe into a housewife, you can't turn a dog into a lion. That's all I'm saying.
Well, why would you waste your time with either or?
Facts.
If you don't know your worth, and I feel like the best thing to do is learn your worth and value. That's not for nobody else. That's for you. Learn on healing from your brokenness. So when you do, at that point of ready to date, you're going to see that broken man, that broken woman from the door, and you're going to know to turn the other way.
Oh, so
but if you broken and you have not healed, guess what? You're going to open the door for brokenness. It is not a woman's job to fix a man. If a man wants you, he's going to fix himself. And he's going to be authentic and genuine with it. But if you give in to him easily, you only opening doors for a whole lot of nonsense that your mental ain't ready for.
When he genuine, is he going to be singing My Pony?
May I say something?
Go ahead.
Good morning. I'm new to this panel, but I just happened to scroll by and hear the conversation. I can speak from experience of being married, formerly married, being cheated on, also mentally and physically abused. And what I will say to his question that he asked the other lady, that she wasn't, in my opinion, that direct with her response, is that we have every intention as women to leave when we know that we have been done wrong and we've been hurt. But when that day actually comes, that's not what happens. You think about your children, you think about the investment, you think about the time. You're so in love with that person. Your mind is all over the place. You're not clear. Your emotions are different than what you had promised yourself you would never accept. You know who God is. You know who you are. You're strong. Your friends see you as the strongest, the most courageous, that you command attention in a room. But yet, when that day comes, I promise you, it's not as easy as just walking out. And it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you not human. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you desperate. It doesn't make you a person that doesn't know their worth. It's simply that you're human. We are human. And when we are human, we are going to act differently than what we say. There's not a script that you can write down and then follow that script when it happens, because when that day comes, your emotions are going to be different than the day you wrote down that script. You're not going to follow it. I'm sorry. And I'm being honest with you, and I'm being raw, and I'm being real. And I see people in the comments saying I'm weak. Absolutely not. I've raised 5 children. I have 8 grandchildren and 1 on the way. I'm a government employee. I was a single mother, but I was also married for very many years, over 10, 11 years. My mom is in heaven right now, who raised me, and my grandmother. I was a single child. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have it any other way. That is what God had for me. There are paths that I took that he may not have designed for me, but he stayed with me all of the way. And it shaped me to who I am today. So, am I happy that I was cheated on?
Thank you
Absolutely
for answering
not.
the question.
Absolutely
Thank you for
not.
answering the question perfectly.
But thank you for just allowing a space of safety. I'm thick enough skin to handle the comments good and bad. But I can tell you this. I want a woman that may be in that chat or maybe in your comment section to be encouraged to know that if she or even he has been cheated on and they are not sure of which way to go, take it day by day. Your journey is no one else's journey. Thank you.
Thank you for answering the question. And
That's real talk, for real.
100%. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know until you're actually going through it. You don't know.
Yeah, facts. Absolutely. That's where I was going with it.
All right,
You really don't
can I
know
say
none of
this
that
now?
until you.
With Fendi, I totally 100,000% get where she's coming from. And the part where she said, I love me more, I relate to that 1,000%. Now, I also understand where you guys are coming from, where you say you never know until the time is at hand and you are faced with that situation, right? The thing is, when you know you, because you have everything starts within, and you know your boundaries on what you will accept and what you won't accept, we can't try to impart on another person something that you would do in that case. We just all need to respect each other's viewpoints on this, and no answer is wrong. Do what is best for you, but don't put that weight on somebody to handle it in the way that you would handle it, just because you can't see yourself leaving and someone is meaning 1,000% that they see themselves leaving at the first sign of infidelity. It's a real thing, and there are people out there like that. And I'm gonna land on this. Lastly, men's standards are higher than women. I find it ironic where it's so hard to believe that a woman won't leave right away when a man do it all the time when they are found that they are cheated on. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying that they just have a little less tolerance when they find out that their wife is stepping out on them. And why is it so hard to believe that a woman can have those same standards? And I'll land on that.
Let me jump in there. Y'all been speaking all morning.
Not standards.
I said I was going
Those are not standards. Those are not standards.
Well, boundaries, correction, boundaries. Well, boundaries. Okay, let me correct that.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Because I don't want us to major in the minor. I meant boundaries.
Go ahead, Corey.
That is not boundaries or standards. That is ego. That is not boundaries or standards. That is ego.
Have some decorum. The thing about this shit is,
you motherfucking lying.
Yes, I'm lying. But the thing about this shit is, like they saying, you don't know what you're gonna do until that time come. With women, most of them are there for some reason. You either with a man because the dick good or the money good. Which one it is? He treating you a certain way. Y'all like certain shit, so y'all don't walk away from the bullshit when it's time. Niggas will walk away. Especially if he paying for you. He putting that dick down. Let's be realistic here. If he know he can go get another bitch out in these streets, dick her down the same way, pay her bills and all that shit, he gonna walk away. You ain't got no motherfucking options. Let's be realistic about this shit. Y'all want to play? I'm dead ass serious. What's the reason y'all stayed when y'all was cheated on? Y'all be talking about boundaries and shit. Y'all ain't got no motherfucking boundaries.
Mikey, welcome back, Mikey.
Stop motherfucking playing. Nigga, carry your big soft ass down.
That was the decorum you was talking about, really? That was the Go ahead.
Look, let me say this. Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate it, Dad. Let me say this, right? Okay. It's easy to say what you will do and what you won't do, what kind of person you are. You love yourself more. If it ain't been tested, you truly don't know that. It's easy to talk like that, right? Until it actually happens. Then when it happens and how you move in that time when it happens, we'll see. Do you know how many women and how many men, how many beings I know that they say the exact same thing, and then when that time comes, it ain't as easy, right? There might be a day or two, and that's how it works. Okay, listen, watch this. Let me put myself out there real quick. If let's just say I'm a cheater, a manipulator, and all of these different things, right? If you give me a consequence, most likely the consequence is you arguing, yelling, screaming, threatening, kicking me out of the house. If you letting me back in a week, right, or a couple of days, right, and then you take me back and everything go back to the same way it was, what do you expect? It's going to keep happening. Over and over and over. Why? Because the consequence is not greater than the desire for me to do the nonsense and treat you the way I treat you. There is a lot of individuals out here that just out here for the game. And that's what it is, plain and simple. Okay? So like I said, it is easier to say what you won't do and what you will do if it's not tested. If it's not tested, because when it's tested, you'll see, right? So many people is accepting things without being tested as it's a fact. It ain't a fact until it's tested. And then you see the results afterward. And that's just the way it is. So we can say that all day. I think Mike Tyson said it most. Everybody think they tough till they get punched in the mouth. Right? That's a fact. You don't know what you're going to do.
Have had heartbreak.
Can I
a lot of people have experienced
I
heartbreak.
got a question. Hey,
That's
Elo.
not uncommon that a lot of people have experienced heartbreaks and had to experience these heartbreaks and also take action on what they decided to do with those heartbreaks. That's not uncommon. Heartbreaks are not uncommon.
Well, we say
It's easy to
men
do
have
that
higher
with
standards
somebody
than
that you
women.
don't like. Somebody that you don't want to be with. It's very easy to leave.
We're not,
somebody
but we're
that you
not,
don't
but
really give a
Elo,
damn about.
respectfully, I'm not saying I didn't like them. I said that I had, and that's another thing. This is a misconception of saying that it's easy. No, it's not easy, but mind over matter. I know that my heart has to catch up to my mind and knowing what I need to do, but my heart is lagging and it has to catch up with me knowing what to do. Nobody ever said it's easy, but some things just have to be done for your dignity. Point blank,
V-Ray,
period.
V-Ray, I'm going to say this to you.
you
V-Ray,
down.
I'm going to say
That's your
this to you, and I'm going to say it very, very respectably. And I'm going to say this, right? If you find a man or you happen to, one of these days at your age, right? Find a man that you actually want to be with, right? And
I've been in that. Can you hear me out?
You're not listening. You're not listening long enough. You are not listening.
Elo,
you're not wanting to listen to me. I have been in those situations, Elo. I'm telling you, but you're trying to not listen you're not trying to hear me. Elo, I have. So don't undermine me and say I haven't. I know my life. I'm telling you I have.
I don't think
it's.
That's not what I'm saying, though. That's not what I was about to say.
You're somebody that I like and I'm in love with. I've been down that road, Elo. I've been down that road.
You're not listening long enough for me to be able to make the point. You know what, V-Ray, you're absolutely right. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet.
Elo, go ahead, baby.
We get on.
Go ahead, Elo.
Get on this panel.
Let him talk,
and
V-Ray.
that man
Let me
can't
hear
even
it. Go ahead.
finish. It's crazy.
Go ahead, Elo.
What I was saying is that whenever you run into, and it might be you might be one of those individuals out of many, not saying that y'all don't exist, but from what I found, let me just tell you from what I found, right? Because most of the women, a lot of times that I approach were the ones that probably was out of my league, but I didn't care about all that, right? I thought I was just a man, right? Because that's how a lot of women made me feel, right? It's one thing when you want someone, when you want a man, And it's going to be this simple. Put that serpent on you and ring your bell. A lot of times it's not that easy to leave that, because a lot of it is about the pockets and that dang-a-lang. And that's
What the fuck?
that a lot of women, hold on, let me finish. It might not be you, Dad. You might not fit this criteria.
I'm not bad.
You might be
I didn't even say nothing. What the hell
Niggas
wrong
told
with
me
you,
to call
Cole?
that. I said it and just twisted it another way. You talking
All I'm
nothing.
saying is, hey, Corey, listen, Corey, please, brother. I don't want no problems with you, man. Drive your truck and be in
got no
peace,
problem.
man. I'm up here, I'm speaking. Hold on, I'm speaking. And for some reason, as men, right, we really don't act like that, right? The decorum that we have in real life, we don't treat each other like that, Corey. Please don't get up on here and do that, man. Let me go on and speak. You just talking, bro. Because if that's the case, either you wouldn't be here or you would be in somebody's prison right now, right? From not understanding. So look, let's not go there, Corey. I don't want to go back and forth. I respect you, bro. I don't want no problems with you. Okay. Like I said, this might not fit all of you. Okay. But it is so simple as money and that serpent. A man can lay it down. Most of you would just go with the man that lays it down. He ain't even got to look good. As a matter of fact, he could be financially broke. And it's just that simple. Okay? I know, been there, done it. I'm just telling you, that's the way it is. And it ain't easy to leave that. Okay? Especially that toxicity. There are people who love toxic shit, man. Okay? So it ain't that easy. We don't know about, and everybody wants to act like they so high and mighty, whereas though they got so much on the character. That's not true, man. A lot of these people just talking. But the fact is, been there, seen that. A lot of other brothers been there, seen that as well. Plain and simple. We know if we can talk to you and get you in the bedroom, twist you out pretty good, you out of there. Why? Because a lot of you, I'm talking about the women, you can't really get that. The mature women, they don't care about that. They've been there, done that. But a lot of you women that be girls in the women body, y'all be the ones that be getting preyed on. Y'all be the ones getting hurt all the time, man. Not the women who's about standing on their business. They ain't into that. Ding-a-ling don't sway them. Money don't sway them. You got to get to a level of maturity before you can get that. No, I'm gonna be quiet.
You're not a woman. You're just the one slinging it, so you can't really 100% say that. You can't 100% say that women that have fragile, whatever you just said, or women who standing on business. Because I know a lot of women that stand on business and then also got their feelings hurt. I don't think it has a gender, a type, a body shape, a look. Getting in your emotions and getting your feelings hurt ain't got none of that. It ain't none of those things. So I disagree with that last part.
I think you're just talking now. Feelings hurt, Dad. I ain't talking about getting your feelings hurt.
You just said brand game on. That is getting your feelings hurt. Getting brand game on is getting your feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's not what.
But may I ask y'all, do y'all feel like sometimes y'all perspective can outweigh what's actually going on based off of whatever fear or trauma you guys went through?
What you talking about?
This nigga want to be a therapist now. What the fuck, bro?
Shut up, Corey.
These niggas, man.
But can you hold on, y'all? Can you
Everybody up
elaborate?
here think they ain't therapists. People have experience.
We just speaking general shit. When you think your traumas can affect you.
Mello, can you elaborate, please?
I really don't know what his problem is. It's amusing to see him actually get.
Mello, I asked you a question. See, y'all be wanting that attention. Y'all complain about Corey, but y'all be wanting his attention because I asked you to further elaborate, and you went straight to Corey.
I'll elaborate.
Shut up.
I'll elaborate. Just give me a second.
Now you need a second to think about that shit.
Oh, I need a second because I'm at work.
Well, nigga,
I know the difference.
Work, nigga.
Do I tell you how to drive your truck? Mind your business.
You can't, because you ain't got a fucking CDL, nigga.
Stay in your lane.
They tell me this, you ain't got a CDL.
Listen, if a lot of women,
hold up the goddamn panel.
A man can't get no further than a woman allow him to. If a lot of women would learn to have their self under self control, as well as the men will learn to take the sex off of the table, get to know the person, and it will save a lot of problem people getting in these dysfunctional relationships.
Unfortunately,
Because a person can't hold that.
I've been celibate for almost 6 years.
I
It
disagree
can work like
100%.
that.
So I know y'all remember.
Listen,
what was it last
y'all do
week?
what y'all want to do for you. It worked for me.
So y'all, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I told y'all about a situation of a married woman approaching me, and she got offended because I didn't go with that. Hold on a second.
Yeah, but I disagree with that. Y'all, a person only do what you allow them to do. I really don't. I don't agree with that 100%. To a certain extent, yes. But it's all right.
That's interesting, Dad.
Y'all teach. I think
that's interesting.
I think when y'all say those type of things, what y'all are teaching people is if you allow it, then I can keep treating you like that. And I think we should be teaching people not to treat people fucked up. If they allow it, then you know you don't want them, walk away. Leave them alone. That's what I think you should be teaching people. But I think when y'all keep repeating that, y'all are teaching people to continue to fuck over people.
That's what you got from that accountability. That's to give accountability to the ones
that's what you got from that, Dad. That's
Mikey, don't you ask me no question until you tell us why you kept choosing Peanut. Why you keep allowing her to disrespect you? Then you can ask me a question. Dad, don't tell me what to stop doing when he just told me don't ask him no question. Or he gonna say he love me, and then when he think he can ask me a question, I know y'all fucking lying.
That's what you Dad. That's what you
I
love
you, Dad.
Leave it between me and Mike. Yeah, leave it between me and Mike.
I love you, Dad. At the club.
Here is the thing. If what's her name? What's her name? Tina.
She got you looking like a simp out
What's
here.
her name? Tina.
About you love somebody else. Nigga, lie yourself.
Dinah, what's the woman named Mary? Is that Tina or what's her name?
I love you, Corey.
Tina.
You love me, nigga. Love your motherfucking self, lame ass.
I love you, Corey.
She made you leave club with another bitch.
The conversation is about Tina. She's sitting up there and she allowed it over and over and over and over and over. She allowed it over and over and over. And women kills me. Women kill me when they say, oh, I did it for the sake of the marriage. I did it for the sake of the kids. At what point do you have respect for yourself? Those kids, you can co-parent. That man would have got out of my, she wanted to forgive him the first time, then guess what? The second time he did it, he would have got out of my house. And another thing that I would never do as a woman, I ain't calling no next woman asking them, are you sleeping with my man? She had all the right to hang the phone up in her face. I wouldn't have answered her either. You asking the next woman that she's sleeping with your man? Your man is the one snowing up in her face. He's cheating on you over and over and over.
Knowing a woman got him by the balls.
Let me tell you something.
Look at Fendi being a captain.
Brother Elo, I love him.
No way I would have tolerated that. I wouldn't have not tolerated that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know. Please don't defend that.
Diamond, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey. Good morning. Please tell these people me without
He
no
didn't.
shirt.
He didn't come back.
Don't get you banged. Me without no
he
shirt.
Didn't come back.
Me without no shirt don't get you banged.
Yeah, he just.
Elo, he telling y'all in the back.
He wasn't on the correct floor.
And then the actual fact is that nigga soft as shit and won't stand on two.
Why you gonna just? Never mind. Go ahead, y'all. Sorry, her name is Tina. Yep. Go ahead, y'all.
Blue? Is that Blue?
Blue, can you play that song?
Oh shit.
Per request, I'm not gonna do my goddamn intro. Somebody paid a galaxy for me to do this, goddamn it. Per request. That's all I'm saying, goddammit.
You put your trust in he won't fuck your best friend and your sister. Lie to ya, or then screw ya, or get mad if his homeboys do ya. He's a nigga, don't let him fool ya. They all dogs, that's what they do. Till you put
Don't
stop
blame
to
me.
the shit they pull and get your own shit. That's what you do. And don't worry about him or his juice, man. You make him sweat dubs on your shit as you ride by, music high as hell too. He's watching you, lusting with his bitch you. Smile at him, nod at him, keep riding. You see him later cause they wanna stop by. When he sees you off the chain looking good too, you even got his bitch wanna freak you. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Now when he comes, open up, let him freak you. Do all the things this bitch can't do. From the back to the side, just ride in. Tighten up, grip it down, shit's wild then. Get him up, put him out, nigga, get gone. She's the one cussing, blowing up your cell phone. I'm over you, yeah, you had to learn the hard way. I give a fuck about what you might have to say. Cause you'll see, I'm a queen in the end, though. You see where you're gonna be in the end, bro. Knowing nothing with nothing, stuck in the hood. While I'm straight, looking lovely, living real good. So trust no nigga, fuck a nigga, get your own shit. To let him know that he's fucking with a raw bitch. With a head on the shoulder, knows how it goes. And when it's time to let a motherfucker get gone. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Get gone. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. You don't trust in a nigga dumb bitch. That fuck ass nigga ain't shit. You put your trust in a nigga dumb bitch. That fuck ass nigga ain't shit. You put your trust in a nigga dumb bitch. That fuck ass nigga ain't shit. You put your trust in a nigga dumb bitch. That fuck ass nigga ain't shit. Oh, you forgave him, ho? Them silly ho. That nigga don't mean you no good. Oh, you forgave him, ho? Them silly ho. That nigga don't mean you no good. Oh, you forgave him, ho? Oh, silly ho. That nigga don't mean you no good. Oh, you forgave him, ho? Them silly ho. That nigga don't mean you no good. No, don't trust no nigga, no. Trust no nigga, no. Trust no nigga, no. Trust no. Don't trust no nigga, no. Trust no nigga, no. Trust no mother, no. Trust no. Don't trust no nigga, no. Trust no nigga, no. Trust no nigga, no. Trust no. Don't trust no nigga, no. Trust no nigga, no. Trust no mother, no. Get no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Don't trust no nigga, no. You can't trust no nigga, no. Get no. Don't trust no nigga, no.
But I'm asking this.
You dancing too hard. You know that's a bitch.
But I'm asking this one question. Big box me right quick.
Candy,
Well,
Candy,
put me next to you, Diamond.
Candy
Let me ask you a
718.
question.
What store? Candy 718. What store?
What store?
Oh,
Candy.
sorry, y'all go ahead. I'm talking to Candy. She knows what store you in.
What store you in? Hey,
Oh, she said blue. Okay. Go ahead.
What store I'm in? Put me next to you, mama. Let me ask these ladies a question.
Okay. All right. Blue finna get the party started. Go ahead. Go ahead, Blue.
I had a question, ladies. You raised us. So if you raised us, why can't you trust us? Is it because the mothers kept the son's secret? Is it because that mother saw all the women that son bought in? repeatedly, after he seen you brought in men repeatedly. It's only a question. Fellas, how many times have we done tucked our heads because we heard head boys banging? We go to ask,
Mama, is that daddy in there? Mama, is that daddy?
It's not
Which daddy
personal.
is it?
I'm just asking.
Papa was a rolling stone.
I'm just asking.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home. You just
Ladies,
like
where
your
are
daddy.
these men learning it from? Because if the daddies ain't there, y'all say the daddies ain't there. Y'all say the daddies ain't there.
I have a question. I have an answer for you.
Talk to me. Talk
Okay,
to
so I gotta give you credit, right? Because there are some mamas that be taking up for their sons, and they see them women coming in and out the door, coming to the gatherings, different girls. So I gotta give it to you. You did tell the truth there about some mothers. But there are some mothers that don't be with that bull jive and be telling their sons, if it ain't serious, don't bring her around me. If it ain't serious. Now so I got to give those kind of mothers that do that credit, right? Now, you asked where the men learn it from. It goes back, we all probably, I want to take it adolescence, probably middle school, when the boys kind of start liking the girls, or even elementary. You have the men on the corner, maybe an uncle, maybe an older brother. Oh, you got to get some notches on your belt. The more women, oh, you can't get no girls. You can't get no girls. Man, show me if you can pull them. And then they have this competition with how many girls they can get. So that has nothing to do with us. That has to do with the indoctrination of peers, uncles,
Man,
older
y'all
cousins,
taught us about what y'all
older
put up.
brothers.
Hold on, minister. Hold on, minister. Hold on. Let me
It's
get
a
this. Let me
thing.
get this back and forth. Hold on, minister. Hold on. Go ahead.
And I gotta agree with V-Ray on that one.
No, hold on. Let her finish. Let her rock. It's I have a response to that. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna land. That's what I land on. It has nothing to do with the mother. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want to do that, because it does have an impact when that little boy doesn't have his father in his life. So that part, it does have something to do with the mother. If she's intentionally just being toxic and don't want that son, just trying to keep the child away from the father, I do have a problem with that. But besides that, it's all that other shit that I just said.
Come on, Blue. Come on, shoot that out the water, Blue. Come on, man.
First of all,
So hold on.
women having babies from these men that these men didn't even want these women to have their kids.
Fendi, Blue was next. Sis, Blue was next. Please let him have a rebuttal, Fendi.
While that is also true too, Fendi. V-Ray, let me ask you a question, right? Who's more prone to have more women than the young man who is handsome that gets sat on mama's lap, auntie's lap, grandma's lap? This is my handsome little boy. He gonna have all the women. This my handsome little nephew. This my handsome little son. He's gonna have all the women.
Yeah,
it's my little boyfriend. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were
V-Ray,
done.
Hold on. Cause I done heard it. This my handsome little boy. Ooh, girl, he's so handsome, looking like his daddy. He's so, ooh, girl, where he been? Ooh, girl, how y'all do it?
Girl, you can tell your son don't be a lady unalive when he get older. Oh my God, girl, where you dress? Girl, he's so handsome. Come here, let me babysit little Marcus. Little Rontavius. Let me babysit little Rontavius right quick. Girl, that's my little boyfriend.
And let women tell it, ladies, and let you tell it. If a man has a certain opinion, hold on. If a man has a certain opinion, a certain standpoint about women, you ladies say he must not be getting enough coochie. You must not have a mama in your life, or even if you have a mama in your life, she must have fucked you up. All the while saying, if he has a certain standpoint about women, you don't get enough pussy.
Or sunflower.
All right, so can I answer
The
you?
man sitting up
You
here
don't get
thirst
enough
trapping
pussy.
like
Hold
a
on now,
motherfucker.
because you
Says the
indict.
nigga
Hold on,
sitting
ladies.
up here
Hold on,
thirst
ladies.
trapping.
Hold on, because y'all may act like that's not being said. But when it comes to the pure facts of it, what do you tell a lot of these men who have certain talking points on this app? You must not get enough pussy, sir. If you
Blue,
have been
says the
rejected,
nigga that's sitting up here thirst trapping right now. You up here telling women about themselves while you sitting up here thirst trapping. Diamond, you remember that video
I'm
I sent you
not.
the other day where they was talking about
I'm just
the
having a
men, how the
conversation. I
women,
can't
men
have a
got
conversation.
all these things to say about Diamond, you remember that video I sent you where that girl was talking about how the men got all these things to say about women and how women be dressing and how women ain't never got on no clothes
I'm
and
just
how they
having a
be thirst
conversation.
trapping, but he's sitting up here thirst trapping right
I'm just having a
now.
conversation. And
Look,
guess what I was told by women?
doing the
The
LL
more
Cool J
women, and
thing.
hold on now, the more women men
Like,
have,
y'all
the
can't
more
make this
manly,
shit
the more
up.
manly
Well, hold
women
on, wait
think
one
that they
second. Hold
are.
on, Dab. I want to say, is it fair to say, right? Just hear me out. Is it fair to say that, they on the website buying backyard boogie tickets?
Oh, I know that. Yeah, they definitely gonna do that. But they still is Diamond. They ain't got no Diamond. This ain't got nothing to do with your show. No, Diamond. This ain't
They
no
getting the tickets because Blue ain't got no shirt on.
Bruh.
Diamond. Blue ain't
Chris,
never got no shirt on. Blue take pictures in the bed. Diamond, we not gonna do that. Diamond, you know
I'll
Blue
make sure
take
y'all go
pictures in
get
the
y'all
bathroom
tickets.
with the boxers on. This ain't got
Make sure
nothing to
y'all go
do
get
with
hey,
y'all
you.
tickets.
Diamond.
Nah.
Chris
Y'all
Brown,
go get y'all tickets.
Chris Brown and Usher making a show too, and they ain't gotta pull off their shirt.
Oh, Mello, be quiet, cause yes they do. Back to Blue.
Make sure y'all go get y'all backyard boogie tickets. Blue will be the DJ.
All right, so just to answer your question, Blue, that falls on the under the umbrella where I said about, you remember when I told you about those mothers that just see the women coming and let this shit happen, let their son just bring all kind of women every other week back to the family and stuff, and she has no problem with it. That falls under those category of women. There are some toxic women, if I be fair. Because what they have done, they have fallen into the indoctrination of the freaking whole hierarchy of what they say. What's the favorite word we like to use? The it's the patriarchy. They've fallen into the indoctrination of it.
Damn it,
Man,
damn it. Can you
You
play
right.
the little man? Can you play the man clip again for V Ray? Cause he damn sure in his
So
mama house. So who the hell had his ass out in the street
So
early?
V Ray, you right about that. But here's another thing also, right? Is when we hear that indoctrination, what actually solidifies the indoctrination that we was taught is what the girls be allowing us to do. That actually solidifies it, right? Plain and simple.
wait, I don't
So it
agree.
doesn't even matter.
I wouldn't
So
agree with
that's
that,
why I'm
Baby Low.
So
advocating
like I
I
100%.
said,
swear,
when
y'all
we're
don't take
taught,
no accountability as men. And y'all don't put the accountability on
when
men.
we
Elo.
hold on, hold on, bro. Let me finish making my point before you go on and say what you say, because I understand. But like I said, and this is coming from my own experience. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm not even talking. I'm a fossil. So the stuff I'm talking about is back in the day. Okay, there were things that was taught to us, and then when we went out there, right, we found out either it was right or it wasn't right. Right? They say, hey, girls like this. This is what you do. If you have so many girls, you the man. And then when you have so many girls and you have other women actually like girls, because not women yet, actually girls actually liking you, and you have all these different women and you're cheating on different ones and they still dealing with you anyway. None of our serpents was ever dry. It always stayed wet and we was never no good. None of us.
But let me say this, Elo. Let me tell you what it is. Women like me that try to be an advocate and try to sound the alarm for our young women. But guess what the men do? Oh, she's just bitter. Oh, she's single. Don't listen to her because you still want to dip in the pot.
Hold on. May I?
You don't want us to make the women aware because y'all gonna say, "Oh, she just
we want you to
bitter.
make the women aware.
So look, I will
Tell
have
me
this
about that.
So let me caveat between you two. So I was going back to Elo. Elo, I've rocked with you forever, and it's good seeing you up here. I will definitely say, regardless on you being a fossil, you do have your own ways that are still trickling into current day. So I do feel like, based off of what was taught and shown, and not taking the accountability up until a point where you get serious with somebody, regardless, you got to add another lighter on that one. I meant to put it on there. It does fall on us to actually make those corrections. We have to do our accountability. Now, I will say that I've run into women such as V-Ray that, regardless on those viewpoints, I have to stand on my morals and be able to show her like I'm a different type of breed. I have to come correct, regardless.
We don't think like that as young boys, Mello. Sorry, we don't think like that as young boys.
That's cool.
To get to that level.
No,
So you're right.
that's
No,
cool.
you're right. But you're right.
But
What you said, I have to agree with that. But we don't get like that until we get down the road, until we learn.
So
man.
so
Go
I
ahead,
did
sorry.
I took this journey around like 22, 23. So that's I gratefully feel like, depending on where you are in your headspace, if you really want to have questions answered, you yourself would have to make that journey. So I will say that I've come across many V-Rays, but it didn't deter me from actually going for it. It may get annoying after a while. It gets a little mentally exhausting, but one of us, depending on whoever she chooses, still have to show her the right path. She can take either bits of it, whatever the case is, but we still have to show the right way, regardless on if we do it 100% or do some of it. She still would have to get shown another perspective other than the one guy that wants to call her bitter. She's like that for a reason. So I'm not gonna,
Oh, Mello. Oh, I thought you said, don't get it twisted. I've been on my spiritual journey for almost 6 years. I'm not bitter. I'm just aware.
No. I'm
He's not talking specifically
Oh,
towards
okay.
you.
Because
He's
I'm like,
speaking
no,
beyond
I'm
you.
not
No,
bitter. I don't
absolutely.
want that narrative.
But check this. So V-Ray, so I'm asking you this question, right? And the ladies in the comments, right? How many of these lies that men have to tell, to whereas all you women, the ones who have fell victim to it, have fell victim to it? Let me break it down. If the mothers have taught the daughters the right way, the correct way, because one consistent variable that's been in these houses for the past 40, 50, 60 years is the black woman. If the black woman hasn't been given the game to their daughters to say, don't fall for this, don't fall for that, don't fall for this fuck nigga, don't fall for this deadbeat, don't fall for this man who's been telling you all these kind of lies who make you tingling and get you moist between the legs. That's right, sit tight, ladies. Readjust your panty liners. How many of y'all have actually failed your daughters or didn't warn your daughters on the men that you guys have been choosing? Now, once again, now here comes to the accountability. If you have been warned by the mothers, how many of you have ignored your mothers and still got with that bad boy? Hold on, baby. Hold on. Oh, that's the daughter.
Hold on 1 second, Blue.
Go ahead, Diamond.
Okay, so 1 second, Blue. So they just put you, Blue, they just muted you for 5 minutes. Can the Blue fans, where the Blue fans at? Can y'all unmute Blue? But go ahead, Blue. You got muted for 5 minutes. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, can y'all unmute?
Them and leave them. That's what I used to do. Use and abuse them. Then I laid eyes on you. It was pain before play. That was my claim to fame.
I'm showing out today.
Tasted teardrop stains, yeah. I was cold as ice long ago, baby.
That's all, God, man.
Wasn't very, very, very nice, you know. Sugar.
Pops is crazy.
Y'all ass today. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen. God damn.
And
Go
here
ahead,
we
y'all.
go. After the pain.
Let me know when my minutes is up.
We've been through.
No, you just add another time. You can't talk. Now you got to do 5 minutes and start all over. I'll let you know when you come off mute. I'll let you know. Ooh, they said, oh, wait, hold on. Wait, did y'all send 2 galaxies to unmute Blue? Hold on, they just unmuted him. Okay, Blue, they just unmuted you. Okay, somebody loves you, baby.
Come on, Blue. We need some Betty Wright to come back and come back. We need some Betty Wright to come back.
Got you, Fendi. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby.
We need that after the pain.
Unmuted. Blue, take us there.
I'm not. Listen. I'm gonna take you there. I'm gonna take you there. But I'm asking you, ladies. Ladies, you've been raising the women. Why are these women still falling for the BS that other women have fallen for? That's just a question. You raising the daughters. Your daughters should not be falling for the same shit you fell for. That's it. That's all I'm
So
saying.
it takes two. It takes both the mother and the father. And would you blame the one that was willing to stand in the pain and do the best, or would you blame the one that just bailed out and didn't do anything?
I blame society. I don't think it's just two people.
I think at the end of the day, ladies, if you ain't going through shit with a man and you ain't going, listen, then he ain't worth keeping. He ain't worth keeping. Ladies, you gotta let him take you through there. Ladies, you gotta let him take you through there.
Baby, now back together again. Loving is better than it's ever been. If it weren't for the trials we've been through, I'd never have the courage to come back to you. We're all entitled to make a mistake. We got to prepare for some heartbreak. I was earning
Hey,
my
that's
man
that
while
Scorpio
I was
energy, baby. That's that Scorpio energy.
Oh, you can't understand. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain.
You keep doing the LL Cool J thing. You play too much.
No pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. There was an old lady
I
sitting
blame
under a
Diamond.
tree.
Kilo.
She called me
I blame
over and
Diamond.
she said to me, my days left here may not be long. I wouldn't waste my time telling you
You always overreacted.
love is a
Like
flower that
usual.
needs the sun and the rain. A little bit of pleasure's worth a whole lot of pain.
No pain, no gain, ladies.
How to forgive a longer and a better life. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain, no gain. Anything worth having at all is worth working for and waiting for.
Yes, ladies.
Some of my closest friends have thought they had that thing on a string.
If he ain't made you cry, ladies.
Flowers and candy and all kinds of gifts. Honey, some gifts are just to make
If you ain't sat upside that, alongside of the side of that bed and wonder what the fuck is you doing.
Especially when you know you haven't been doing the things you should do. Think about it.
When you feeling moist between your legs, like what have this man done to me? I can't leave him alone.
Get my drift? Hang if you can hang. No pain, no gain.
I know Keisha over there.
Something.
Come on, Blue.
But that's my man.
We don't believe in a piece of a man. We believe in a whole man. We want
That's
a whole
my
man,
man.
not a piece of a man. We want a whole man, not the piece.
Be a cook in the kitchen, a lady in the street. You can't show your teeth to every guy you meet. It's alright to be a little sweet. But be a mama with the kids and you know what in the sheets. No pain, no pain, no pain, no pain, no gain.
Hey, listen, and before y'all tell me I'm wrong, how many of y'all still had a baby by a man that you know wasn't shit, that wasn't taking care of his kids? Hold up, goddammit.
Hit me with a reason.
You didn't mind being baby mama number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ladies, and I love you. I love you. I love you to death. I love you to death. But how can you let a man make you baby mama number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
First off, who's shooting up? Who's bang banging the club up like that?
Blue, hit me with a little Rita.
I hit you with whatever you want me to hit. I hit you with whatever you want me to hit you with if you pay for it, baby. You know, hey.
Mello, how many kids? Mello, how many kids you have?
1.
Okay, how many kids does she have?
Now she has 2.
Okay.
My son's mom has 2 now.
So you're the first baby daddy.
No. My son was first second child.
Right. So I'm saying you were the first baby daddy. So you were the first baby daddy.
Yes. Yeah, father of my yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now she has child number 2 with the second baby daddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you had asked who was shooting the club up.
No, meaning like no, he was going up with the numbers, and I'm like, if you're doing that, then that like if you going in a relationship knowing that somebody has plus 3 kids, like that's up to the person to be like, look, you can put on this hat, or we not getting down with that.
Okay.
Thing I can't get.
Whose fault is it that you chose to be that? Whose fault is it that you chose to be baby daddy number 6, 7, and 8?
Mello got a broken home. You got a broken home, Mello? Oh hell no, Mello!
Shut up, Corey. You got a broken home. Shut up.
Hell no, Mello created a broken home. Oh, you broken home creating ass nigga. Oh hell no! I know this nigga ain't got a broken home.
What are you talking
You
about?
got a broken
Corey,
home.
I know you not talking.
Yeah,
Be quiet. This ain't this what they need.
This nigga got a broken home and he be up here talking this shit, Oh hell no, Mello. Why you
I'm trying to Hell Kid, I'm trying to, but they won't let me in because y'all up here.
Comprehension is very important, Corey. I pray for you.
I'm wondering how you created a broken home though, Mello. Why you had a baby out of wedlock?
You don't want to meet
Mello, not Mr. Perfect.
You don't want to meet me, sir.
You're terrible.
Not Mr. Perfect. Oh hell no, Mello. I swear, boy. I ain't know you had I thought you ain't had no kid. I thought ain't no woman wanted to lay down with you like that. Damn, boy, you creating broken homes out here, boy.
Corey, was you ever
You
married?
had him out of wedlock.
Was you ever married?
Drake?
Was you ever?
Damn.
The one that didn't want to hide the kid from the world, but not the world from the kid. You mean Drake?
Oh boy, it's sad, boy.
Corey, how many kids do you have?
I got 3 kids. What about it?
I'm not. Hold up a second, Corey. Were you ever married?
Yeah, I've been married.
How long were you married for?
Why you need to know that?
I mean, you inquiring about my life, so I guess we.
I ain't inquiring about your life. No, I'm throwing up what you tried to do to other niggas back in your face because you created broken homes, nigga.
Oh no! That's not what I did.
To a standard, and
That's
your
not what I
bitch
did.
ass ain't had
That's
that
not what I did. But if you
Oh
want
yes,
to,
you did, nigga.
you want to
was
be
around
loud
here
and wrong.
with
You
the
want to be loud and
broken
wrong.
home shit
That's
and all
fine.
that. No, nigga, no.
We can have that
Nigga, I
conversation if
remember.
you ready. We can have that conversation if you
So
ready.
why you left your baby mama?
You really want to have that conversation?
I asked the question. Shit.
I left the same reason why you won't leave them women.
What women?
The
I'm
women
out
you
here
like
on the road. Is anybody here? Is anybody home?
She was out on the road
Ain't
too.
nobody here with me.
She was out on the road too.
Ain't
That's why I
nobody here
left.
with me.
She was out on the road too.
Okay, she was on the road. She decided to come in. While she was out here, her bills was getting paid by me. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
Congratulations. You coming from a broken
But
home,
why
sir.
did you leave your kid in a broken home, Mello?
That's why y'all got the nickname Lock
Why
Lizard.
did you leave your kid in a broken? Why did you create that broken home? Why was it out of wedlock, Mello?
Politician move. Good evening.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
You don't want to
Good
have that
afternoon,
conversation
Diamond.
for real.
This ain't about him. This ain't even about him. I don't know why you always trying to make a conversation about him.
Good
We
afternoon,
talking
Diamond.
about other shit. Ain't nobody worried about Mello but you.
Yeah, good afternoon,
Oh, I
Diamond.
don't care if y'all don't care. This my time. It's my time. Fuck y'all.
All right, Diamond, I'm gonna be out of here, man. I just came in to drop that bomb on you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of here. That's my time. Huh?
No, Blue, don't run.
I'm not running. I don't. Hey, listen. I don't run for problems. Hey, listen. I'm a Scorpio. I don't run for problems. I create them and make them better. How about them apples?
Yeah,
You don't run.
that's
You
why
don't
you
run
sitting
for
up
me.
here thirst
I
trapping,
tell you to
trying to
take
tell
it. Hold
women
on.
how to
Hold
be
on.
better
Hold
women
on.
while you
I'm
up
gonna
here
talk you
thirst
through it.
trapping.
Dab. I talk you through it. Okay. You gonna take this
Blue,
pain.
you know you can't talk me
No.
through it.
No. I may be toxic, but you gonna take this pain. Okay.
You play
You
too
gonna
much,
take this
bro.
pain and you
You
gonna
play
sit
too
up on the
much,
side
bro.
of that bed and think about life
I ain't
differently.
taking
I
shit.
promise you that. I promise you that.
You up here trying to
I
tell
promise you
women how
that.
to be women while you up here showing all your nipples.
I hope I clarified some of the questions.
I do what I want. I'm grown, goddamn.
Yeah. You up here trying to tell women how to be women while you up here thirst
I'm not
trapping.
telling you how to be women.
Swinging dick in the
I just asked
bathroom.
the ladies a question. Yeah, I just asked the ladies a question. Mama, I just asked the ladies a question. Stop failing your daughters.
Stop failing your sons.
You're absolutely right. I'll take full accountability on why my son
Was
ain't
that a shot at Mello about failing your
full.
son? Oh shit.
Full responsibility. If any
You
one of
take
my
full
children come out
responsibility for
fucked
your.
up, dab. If I'll take full responsibility on why my children ain't shit. If they get up at age, when they get up at age, and they're not becoming citizens or a man or a woman, I take full responsibility in that because I'm in their lives. That's not. A lot of women don't have that.
So don't
Can't
you
say
think
that
you
their
should be?
children's
Don't
fine.
you think
Hold
you
on,
should
my
be
dear.
as a
Hold
man
on,
and a father? Don't you think you should be spending more time telling dads how to be better fathers to their sons than trying to tell women how to be women?
Hold on. I can't tell. Hold on. I got this one acronym. Hold on, V-Ray. Hold on. I got this one acronym. I tell men and young men. I mentor 8 young men. Protect their meats, their money, energy, attention, time, and smecks. Okay? I do that. I help run a non-profit homeless organization for both men and women. And majority are women. Women who abandon their responsibilities. You know how many women in that shelter said, fuck them kids? Dab. You know how many women in that shelter? Hold on,
Where they
hold on,
daddies
hold
at?
on. No,
No, because you about to take it back to women, and we was talking
hold
about
on,
why you
hold
ain't
on, though.
talking to dads.
Hold
Why
on
you
now.
not
Hold
talking to
on.
men?
I'm talking to the men.
No,
Hold on.
we
I
not
talk to the
gonna
men.
hold on.
Dab,
No,
I talk
you
to the
already got
Dab.
off on one when you
Love
got
you, mama.
unmuted.
Love you.
When you didn't
Love
follow
you.
the mute and then got
Dab,
unmuted.
I get it.
Nah.
Dab, I get it. Dab, I get it. But the same excuse y'all don't give men for being homeless and not being piece of shit, or being piece of shit men, knowing that he got kids out there, isn't the same excuses y'all give women who are pieces of shit who are homeless and run away from their responsibility. There's a difference, baby.
No, you gotta speak for those women because I don't know.
Oh, so
But
all of a
again,
sudden,
you still talking
and
about
that's
women
convenient,
instead of
Dab.
talking about
Dab.
men.
That's convenient.
You're
That's
still
convenient,
talking about
Dab.
women
You
instead
can
of talking
speak,
about men.
Dab, but Dab,
You're
you
still
can
talking
speak in
about women instead
totality,
of
but
talking about
Dab,
men. You
Dab,
no,
you
no,
can,
no,
Dab,
sir,
baby,
no, sir.
listen, mama, listen.
Blue,
it's funny,
you can't
Dab. Hold
blue.
on, I don't want to
You
argue
blue.
with
You can't tell me
Dab,
nothing
I
until
don't
you
want to
address
argue.
what I said because instead of you
Dab,
talking about what I said,
Dab,
you went
I'm
straight
not
to
trying to
talking about
argue with you.
women instead of talking about how to be a better father
Dab.
and how to actually teach young men what they need to be
Dab.
out here listening to instead of listening to fuck niggas on Manosphere like
Dab.
all the ex offenders. But you up here talking about women.
Dab. I should send you to law school. You like to argue, don't you? You like to argue, don't you? I'm gonna send you to law school. You want your you want to pass your bars? What the fuck going on?
Come on now.
You want to argue?
Let's go with
You
all
want
the
to argue? I don't want to
semantics.
argue with you, black woman. Black woman, I don't want to do that.
Because you can't.
I'm not trying
you know
to.
I'm right.
Hey, listen.
Dab,
Listen.
you know that. You know
I'm
you
gonna get
ain't
the hell
going
on up
nothing
out
with
of here.
Dab. She loves this type of shit. You know
She
that.
loves it.
Stop
I
playing
know
with
she
Dab
does.
like
I
that.
bet she's moist.
I do.
Dad, readjust your panty
Why
liner.
you think
She's
I get
moist
up on
right
this
now. She don't know what to
motherfucker
do with
every
herself. She don't know what to do with herself.
Moist over
Dab.
you, Blue?
Dab,
moist
right.
over you.
Yeah.
Why do
Yeah.
women always
Hey, I'm gone. That's my time. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Blue, you
No,
like
she
my
didn't
type.
win this round. No, she didn't win this round. I can go back and forth, but that ain't my. Listen,
Okay,
I
Dab
got,
have a
kids
brain.
to provide.
Dab
I
is a very smart woman, might I
Yeah.
add. And this coming from me. She's very smart, articulate, know how to express herself. So why do women always have to be objectified with what's down there and her being moist? Why can't
That ain't got nothing to do with that. V-Ray, stay
Like,
focused. V-Ray, stay focused.
No, you stay focused and stop
Ray,
talking
stay
about her
focused.
being moist.
Ray,
You
stay
gotta-
focused.
you be
Because
focused
when
on
I
it.
tell
Talk about
you,
she moist.
hold on, V-Ray. When I tell you about yourself, and I ask you, why are the women, if there's one main variable that's been consistent
There it
in the
goes. He
houses.
can't talk about men.
Hold on,
His
no.
only
I'm gonna tell.
conversation
Hold
is
on,
about
no.
women.
Hold on, no. How can you fault somebody who ain't there? In a lot of the cases, let the world tell it.
I'm gonna fault you
Let the
because
man-
you not there.
Dab,
What the
be-
fuck you
hold
mean? Why
on,
can I
Dab,
fault
you
somebody
can't-
that ain't
Dab.
there?
Dab. So you just gonna talk over?
Yeah, because you on some bullshit.
All right, that's my time. I don't argue with ladies. Ladies, y'all have it, okay? Diamond, thank you for your time, baby. Y'all have a good one. I see you next. Was it?
Get out the
Friday,
kitchen if you
Saturday?
can't handle the heat, baby.
Oh no! I got. Hey, listen. As a father, I got to go to work. I don't sit up online and argue with women that type of
Well,
shit.
it ain't no bad
Especially if
blood.
we
But you
can't
talk
have a
about women.
conversation.
You
I'm
sit
just trying to
online
have a
and talk
conversation.
about women, but you don't want to have a conversation
Dab,
with a
I'm trying
woman.
to have a
See, all
conversation.
right,
You're
let me
talking over
talk
me.
about the men. I
I'm
got
trying
it.
to have
See,
a
you got men
conversation.
out
You're
Corey,
here,
we
talking
don't
over
want
me.
to
Hold
hear
on,
you,
Corey.
Corey. We didn't
Hold
heard
on,
you. We don't
Corey.
care about what you
Hold on,
said.
Corey. Corey, hold on. I'm trying to have a conversation, and Dab, you're talking over me, and that's what I'm not gonna do. Too many voices. My words are touching your words. Ain't nobody gonna get a clear, concise rendition of what we're talking about unless we're having a good dialogue. But baby, you're talking over me, and that's not what I'm gonna do here. Okay?
That sound good.
So I bid you adieu. Love you.
Mhm.
Much love and respect to you. Diamond.
Bye, Blue.
Bye, ladies.
Put
Bye,
on a
ladies
shirt.
and gentlemen.
Well, see,
You have a good day.
I'm gonna explain this, right? You got some men out here that have had kids and hide their kid from everybody. They'll create a broken home and then be telling women shit so they can just sleep with women and act like they're a perfect ass nigga. In actual fact, they probably got a couple of more kids out here because you know them niggas was already reckless one and shit like this. Them niggas probably don't even handle their responsibilities because they hiding from their kids and shit. But these niggas be getting up on the panels and shit like that and acting like they perfect. Ain't never fucked
Stop.
nobody, had kids out of
Stop it,
wedlock and stuff like this.
Stop doing
Well,
what you're doing.
Corey.
that, some of these
Stop
niggas just fucked up in life.
Corey, again, you can talk about women all day and say women failed their daughters.
Oh, I'm
but you
talking about
can't
the
talk
men.
about. I'm not talking about you. Stop. You just want to talk about Mello, and we don't care. Again, you can get up here and preach to women and tell women how they failed their daughters, but you can't talk to men as a man and tell men how they failed their sons. You can't talk to me about a woman and what she don't put on and how much weave she got in her hair and how much she do when you doing exactly the same thing she doing. When you sit online thirst trapping with your boxers on in the bathroom and every time you turn on the camera you ain't got your shirt on, you can't talk to me about women not being modest. You can't talk to me about that type of shit when you're not portraying the same fucking thing. You want a woman to be a certain way, but you don't carry yourself that way either. So as y'all say all the time, you gonna only attract what you give. And he gives thirsty, so he attract thirsty ass women. Now he complaining about thirsty ass women. Make that shit make sense.
Let me say this real quick before y'all go ahead. I'll say this. The fact is, and we're gonna speak facts now, right? The fact is that this shit is not gender specific. Men got it fucked up and women got it fucked up. We all out here messing up. The same thing that we could say about women, women could say about us as well, right? So it's not like it's just one gender effing up. Everybody out here tripping. Everybody out here is making a real messed up mistake. So it kill me every time we get on this whole thing about men against the women and the women against the men. That shit old as hell. When we gonna get out of that stagnation? It's stagnant. We've been talking about it for 3-4 years now. Men get it twisted big time. We done effed up big time and we can't make no excuses. But so is women. We're all still effing up. There are some of us who have stopped.
But it ain't like we above anything, so I would never act like I'm above somebody else. The fact is that those who messed up and got their life straight come out here and help the rest. So all of this, women talking about men and men talking about women, god damn, that shit is old as hell, man. Find some other shit to speak about, but you can't. Most of you can't because most of you mentally stagnated because you still staying on the same thing. Y'all want to continue to whip and whip and whip and beat each other all day. God damn, like let it live. We
But
all
Elo,
fucked up
you
out here.
but Elo,
Come
you get
on,
up
go.
here
What
every
you
day.
about
You
to
come
say
up
about
here.
me, Dab? God
I'm
damn.
about to.
What,
I'm about
Dab?
to because
What?
you
Come
waited
on,
until
Dab.
after
Let me
I
let you. Let me
you
let you
waited until
speak.
after I gave my dissertation to him to say that. But while he was up here doing that very same thing that you're complaining about right now, you
Hold
didn't have
on, wait one
anything to
second. Hold
say.
on, wait one
You
second.
didn't
Hold
tell
on,
that.
wait one second.
You didn't
Hold
give that
on, wait one
woman.
second. Hold on, wait one second. Hold on, wait one second. Hell Kit sent a galaxy so she could talk. She said, okay, she muted Elo for 5
Yeah,
minutes.
because I wanted to talk and then Dab jumped in because y'all know I'm gonna drop down. Good afternoon, Diamond. I wanted
Hey,
to
baby.
say good afternoon. I just wanted to say this whole thing that men are women and we are all the same. That's like the All Lives Matter movement that they had, right? It's not always the same. And I'm gonna say this of course, men and women have their problems, their issues, but I could tell you there's a lack in our male community that I think you all should be focused on. We got us. I think you guys have bigger issues in the weakest link of our community to be focused on because there's a lack and these are facts. These are facts and you can look them up statistically facts. So I think y'all have a bigger focus than focusing on the women because we've been doing it. And I know this is illusion and fairy tale that this society has alluded to you all as being leaders and this and that. I don't assign to that. But I see this every day on the panel. You guys go after women, go after women, go after women. We are out here doing it. We're the most educated segment in this country. So I don't know. I think you guys need to be pulling yourselves up and stop focusing on us and figure out what you guys can do to be better. Better men, better fathers. There's one thing that is statistically untrue about our Black men is that they are great fathers, but there's a lot of them that are lacking in homes. So it's not all things equal, and we know that. Look around.
Thank you for that.
I wanted to say this, right? I was listening in on a conversation about this whole, because I'm over it too. I'm over it. That's why I haven't, like, the algorithm that's to be feed me stuff with this gender thing, and I'm just so over it. So I'm just trying to clean up my algorithm. But I was watching this panel, the panelist the other day. It was on somebody else's page, but they were talking about how Black men make more than Black women, right? And this young gentleman on there was just talking about, yeah, because we make more than y'all, and y'all, blah 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 blah, right? But my thing is, when I did my research, yes, that is a fact. Black men are making more than us, and this is not all about money or anything, but I just want to prove a point really quick. Black men do make more money than Black women, okay? That's a fact. I think about between the range of $5 to $7 grand a year annually. But the thing is, why is Black women the Black man's competitor when the YT male is making like 22 grand more annually than the Black man? That's their true competition. But still, and yet this young guy was on there talking about how he was just glorying in the fact that Black men make more than Black women. And I just felt like he set the bar so low just in trying to compare, with the Black woman. I'm like, your true competitor should be the YT male. They make 22 more than you annually. Why are you comparing with us? I'll land.
Good morning, panel. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Well, I just came up here to say that I noticed that most of the time that men are protecting themselves, they're protecting themselves from other men. I never went to a pew range and said, let me get ready to learn how to go against all these women. I noticed men are going against other men too. Then when they say, oh, you know, the woman chooses the bear, we choose the bear because it's expected. I know exactly what that bear is going to do when he gets hungry. I know what that bear is going to do if I run. I know what that bear is going to do when he sits with me. I noticed that the men always chooses the fact that they want to go against the women, when actually they're trying to conquer us. They're trying to conquer you because they'll put you down before they ever actually raise you up. They got to put you down first. That's why they don't want us to be ahead. That's why they don't want us to make more money. That's why they don't want us to, you know, be stabilized more than them, because they don't want us to be ahead of them. When actually, you're the only reason why you're actually doing the things you're doing. Most men buy sports cars to impress women. Most men buy bigger houses to impress women. Most men don't try to impress women. They're trying to impress other men with women. See how it all works? Funny. But, you know, you don't have to listen to me. But I will tell you this. If the marriages is what you're trying to save, you might need to save your conversations first. Y'all need to start asking people, asking your significant other how they're doing every day. How things are going with them. Check on their mental first. Then you need to play with their mind while they're at work so they can know what to expect when they get home. Because some of y'all need to ask the simple question and say, when you call your loved one, just call them and ask them, do you mind if I use your telescope to find out what's wrong with my throat? Y'all need to figure out what's going on in your homes. Sometimes it ends up with you. Have a good day.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna got to agree with Elo, bro. It seemed like, and this is no disrespect to Hellcat, but a lot of things we can take out of context, right? The brother said that we all as people need to take responsibility for our actions, you know, and plus in today's age, we're dealing with different type of people. A lot of people look for material shit to make a relationship, right? We're out of a relationship. You have to have something in order to grow something. I get it. But what y'all missing out on is this. If you plant a seed in bad soil, you're going to get a bad plant. That plant is not going to grow right. If your soil, which that your seed is placed in, is properly taken care of, you'll have a proper plant, a beautiful plant. And if we look at us as seeds and prepare our soil in the way we would prosper, then we could get somewhere in life. You got all these single women talking about they don't want a man because the first man fucked them up. We not that first man. Yes, we put y'all through some shit, and y'all put us through some shit. But we was created that way. At the end of the day, if you're going to love somebody, love yourself, and your relationship with your significant other will prosper. I yield. Well, no, baby, it's sunny. It's definitely sunny outside. Now, if you want rain, you might have rain. But you can make it sunny even on rainy days. The sun does come out. So you got to be prepared for what life has to offer. And a lot of us is not prepared for what life has to offer. We get in situations, we live like can't nothing happen to us. Like we just stubborn as beans. You know. But no, sweetheart, no one's wanna pissing on some whatever you got going on.
Is my time up yet?
If it wasn't, you gotta start over because you spoke before.
Yes, your time is up. Yes, your time
Damn,
is
you
up.
was
Go
muted
ahead,
this
Joe.
whole time,
Diamond been
Elo?
lacking though. Diamond
Yeah,
ain't
they
been
had
putting
me.
on them
Yeah, it came
timers and
up
stuff.
here.
I don't know now,
Go ahead,
Diamond.
Corey. I'll go after you, bro. Go ahead,
Diamond
man.
ain't been putting on them timers and
Well,
stuff,
it's
y'all.
not my fault. I've been moving around. I got shit to do.
Your mods can put a timer on each person. They can do that themselves. They can put a timer on each person when they get muted. So mods, if you didn't know that you could do that, you can put a timer on each person.
You know,
Now,
Shit.
let me know when I can speak, please.
Go ahead, Elo.
And for a while now, right? Since 2012, I've been back and forth with different apps. Right, I came on TikTok because TikTok is more engaging, right? You run into a lot more energy, a lot more beings on TikTok, right? A lot more consciousness. So when I came on here, I made sure I said, you know, I'm gonna share my story and the things that I used to do. I'm gonna open up my darkness to the people so I can expose the light, because without darkness, you wouldn't be able to see that light the right way, right? So I come on here and I understand about balance, right? I understand about being neutral. When it comes to this thing with the people that call themselves black people, right? We can't, as men, we can't say that we didn't have a hand in the way the women is right now. And this goes all the way down through our grandfathers, great-grandfathers, great-great-grandfathers, right? So in some way, we played a lot of big role in the way the women are now, okay? But I will say this, women you cannot take the fact that you didn't play a role into a way a lot of us men are. And to say, and I'm just going to say I totally disagree, to say that one is worse than the other, we ain't going to ever get nowhere like that. Never, right? When I'm speaking, I'm striving to get individuals to realize that we all out here have issues. We all need to be taking accountability for what we have done to each other. Okay, all of us. But people don't want to do that, right? Because it's very easy to blame the other individual. If we don't take accountability as men, we ain't gonna get nowhere. If you don't take accountability as women, you're not gonna get nowhere. None of us is gonna go anywhere. We're gonna continue for years to have this so-called war, right? Our children will be looking at it. When the fact is, and I keep repeating this, we all have a hand in this. Why we just can't look at it like that? The fact is that individuals, no matter how neutral I'm gonna be, they're always gonna want to stick to, nah, it's the men's fault. The men is bad. Nah, it's the women's fault. The women is bad. We got to get to a level where we're tired of that, because the fact is our children are the one that has to actually be saved from a lot of us, because we caused a lot of this. And until we sit down together and talk this out and take accountability for this, we're going to continue to keep going down the wrong path. And it's just going to continue to keep doing it until something comes to us that's against all of us and make us all have to work together. Okay. We're seeing marriage being destroyed. That's a wonderful thing, but we're seeing it being destroyed. We're seeing relationships be destroyed, period. And I don't know if anybody else other than people who call themselves black people are going through this. I don't know. So I'm not saying it, but I'm only speaking to those who call themselves black people. When you're going to sit down, grow up, look at it, take accountability, and work through it and try to solve all this nonsense. And let me be quiet before y'all start talking. Oh, you're long-winded. Oh, please, land the plane. Let me land the plane
all right.
on
You
that.
ain't gotta do all that. So I want us fellas up here to, state something, to kind of like start with the healing process, to start, on our journeys of doing right. Can we as fellas say, I created a broken home for all that created broken homes? Because if the mama and the daddy not in the home, you created a broken home. So can we all just start accepting responsibility and speak now? If you created a broken home, I created a broken home. Hold on, Dad. I'm trying to get the man to unify and go with the healing journey. Now you want to cut me off. That's the you gotta acknowledge what you did wrong there, Dad. You can't do that, Dad. Nah, Dad, we gotta acknowledge where we went wrong. If we creating broken homes out here, how are we healing if we can't admit to creating a broken home? I'm not throwing nothing. I said the men. I didn't like exclusively come at you. Hey, Diamond, they say come back to the screen. They only hear me. They can't hear Diamond, nobody else. Hold on. They say they can't hear nobody. Diamond, come back to the screen. Come back. Diamond, are you there?
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
No, it's Diamond. It ain't you.
Hold on, Corey. Did y'all hear Mello when he was talking? Ask them, did they hear Mello? Okay, they said they can hear me.
I ain't asking them
Yeah, they said they
shit.
can hear me. They can hear me now. Go ahead.
And when I do it, they knock me.
Hold on, Corey. You asking for a man to hold accountable, but now you're annoyed by the way he's doing it. Why be annoyed by the way he's doing it? If that's the way he's doing it, that's the way he's doing it. I don't completely agree with it, but that is a formal way of holding a man accountable.
And I thought he said all men, not just the one.
But the
Y'all, I know Corey, and Corey know what he doing. So y'all have at it. Y'all answer Corey's question.
we know what he's doing. We know exactly what he's doing. Like I said, he's been an asshole about the way he's going with it, but he's still doing what is asked, holding men accountable. There's nothing wrong with holding a man accountable.
If we created broken,
that's how we do. It may be jokingly, it may be a little harsh. We know what limits to push and how far to go with it. Hold on, Mello. Let me finish, dog. So let me say this. To answer Corey's question, yes. Did I create a broken family? Yes. Shame on me. I made a bad decision and I created a broken family. But as men, we can't be mad at certain of these ladies that we get in our relationships or in our lives because we allow that to happen. We choose to be with these bad women. If these women are bad and they show us they bad and they moving bad and yet we still get with them, we can't get mad at the consequences and the suffering we go through with these women. Because at the end of the day, we didn't have to move on with them. We chose to. For whatever reason, we chose to. So we got to accept all accountabilities if it goes bad, or have to accept all accountability if it goes good. I'll land there.
So I was saying, Dad mentioning about men, focusing on men, whatever way he was redirecting that, I just wanted to stop being directed to me. I don't know if he's talking to me. I just learned to ignore the man. I really don't have nothing really bad for him on what he's asking for. So I've learned to ignore him. I think I advise everybody just to do the same. Just stop saying he's aiming anything at me. Quite frankly, he's just wanting attention. But what I will say is that whenever I'm gearing my conversations to men and men alone, since I don't argue with women, it's to have a better understanding on why men do what they do, because that's the only thing I got to learn from, right? So whether if y'all got actual good intentions, bad intentions, if y'all understand the difference from being a friend, a best friend, a husband, a best man, if y'all have y'all roles and y'all have different understandings on how to be those, that helps the next person behind you or around you understand what type of person you are. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, you a good friend," but then trying to talk to your friend's wife. You can't say you a good husband, but then allow other women to be able to give you their number when your wife is not around. You can't say that you a good mentor to young men, but then showing them how you be running around chasing women and have no decorum when speaking to them, or showing how a healthy argument or disagreement is supposed to be had. So to me, yeah, I have the right to want to question people that want to say they men and scream to the loud of they top of their lungs that they a man this, a man that, but then doing fuck shit and then turn around in the same breath to tell something else, spewing the hypocrisy. I can't follow that.
Well, y'all need to
I appreciate
redefine what a man is then, so we can all follow it.
I appreciate you, Hank, for understanding that. I just wanted people to admit their wrongs of creating broken homes and things. I appreciate you. No matter if I was doing it as an asshole or not, if we don't recognize our flaws, then we doomed to make the same mistake. But it seemed like every time men try to hold other men accountable, no matter which way they do it, women always got to open their mouth and take the pressure up off of us, take our foot up off the man's neck. They come with their soft, gentle ways and be like, just leave him alone, baby. He learned. And the niggas don't never learn. They do this shit all the goddamn time. He trolling, he doing this. No, I'm being realistic. It wouldn't matter if it wouldn't matter if it was the
fuck.
So
something to take the pressure from men.
They can't hear us again. They can't hear. They can't hear us again.
It ain't my fault they can't hear us. You can hear me. Don't Tansy just came up. That's why the panel fucked up. It's finna get even worse. You already know that shit.
So like Elo say, a lot of people have mistakes and they do shit. Oh well, I was talking. Am I not a man? Am I not a man?
Hear me and V-Ray?
Yeah, we can hear y'all. I can hear you.
Oh, so I'm not a motherfucking
I'm
man?
surprised Diamond was right there. I gave her a gift. She didn't even say anything. I guess it's because it was too.
I didn't see. I didn't see it, babe. I didn't
Thank you,
see
Tansy,
it.
for
I
my
can hear
gift. How
y'all.
you doing? Thank you for gifting me.
You're welcome.
I didn't see it, Tansy. Hold on 1 second. I didn't see it, Tansy. I wasn't looking at the screen. Thank you for the gift. But did the gift make a noise? Okay, that's okay. So that's why. Okay, but thank you.
James not even on the panel. How the hell y'all hear James?
I am on the goddamn panel.
Corey, I heard what you said about me.
I don't care.
I think it was unwarranted.
You don't know how to have a conversation. You run your mouth, and we already know you finna come up here and call shit. You act
Well,
like
I
that.
haven't caused any problems yet.
Hey, real quick, the people in the comments are saying they can hear James talking.
All right, no problem. I got you. Come back. I got you.
I came up here because Mello keeps on acting mellow when I know that really when men act mellow is because they're really like the most toxic men on the planet Earth. Just because
Real quick, Diamond, is James up here? The audience is saying they can hear James, but they can't see him.
James saying we can't hear James. I don't know what they hear.
I don't
But we
hear
can't
him.
hear James. I don't hear him. So
James,
don't worry about the comments, y'all. Listen, stop letting the comments run the show.
Exactly.
They got their own show down there.
I know that's right. Good afternoon, Diamond.
Hey, Hank, they got their own show down there that they can't control. So they come up here and want to control the panel from the bottom. Let them stay down there. They just want control.
Corey, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking specifically to B Mello. B Mello, I strongly disagree with everything that you said. The last time I disagreed with you, someone muted me. So now I'm telling you, you sound mellow. However, we all know that mellow men are the most toxic men. Do you agree or don't you?
I mean, You always doing this.
See, and then he likes to give that little laughter there. That just shows you that he's attracted to me. Listen, I want to have a conversation with you. That's why I came up.
Why do you want to have
Hey, go ahead and
why you want to have a conversation with me?
Because I feel like you are portraying yourself to be that husband that everybody want, right?
why is he?
No,
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on,
I
hold
don't
on. Who is
fit.
he portraying that? Who is he portraying that to? You?
He's been portraying
Because
that on
everybody ain't falling.
TikTok. And
Because everybody ain't falling for that bullshit with mellow voice and mellow talk. Everybody ain't
Hey,
falling for that.
hey,
Who
Diamond.
is he
Hey,
portraying to?
Diamond.
You?
What? Diamond, really?
see the way
Yeah.
he's talking to you, Diamond? That is a seductive voice. He knows what he's doing.
Seductive voice for who?
For you, for me, for any woman that's willing to
No, that
fall.
is a seductive voice. No, 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 no,
That's
no,
just how
no.
I talk. That's just
No,
how I
it's
That's a
talk.
not.
seductive voice. That is a seductive voice for the weak.
Well, I might be falling to my knees, but at the same time, I'm going to question it.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do
You
that.
don't have to worry about what I want to do. If I fall to my knees, don't worry about it. I'll get back up again.
Fall to your knees, Tansy. Fall. Go
I'm
ahead.
already on bended knees already. The
Y'all play
point
too
is that
much.
I want to have
Y'all
I
play too
would love.
much.
Can you please stop, Tansy? You're always on your knees. Come up sometime.
Well, as long as they're not black, I can stay on them.
Oh, God, Jesus.
So, B Mellow, my question to you is, if I were your wife, would you have problems with me?
That's a very open statement. You're gonna have to give me some context.
No, because you know me on TikTok. I'm asking a very specific question. I want an answer.
No, I wouldn't have problems with you.
You wouldn't.
Well, it's getting hot in this room.
God damn.
No, because it's a one way street depending on how your mood is. It's really cut dry. It's either a yes or no. And quite frankly, I wouldn't fall for any of those antidotes that you feel like throwing. If you feel like you want something just because, I would feel it has to be a two-way street. You play unfair, and I think I would have to actually indulge in telling you no sometimes.
No, as in what? What would you tell me no about?
You say yes, yes,
I guess it would
yes,
depend
yes.
on what's going on.
If we're in a bedroom, you're going to tell me no?
Oh, no. And
I'm not playing that game.
yes, yes. And say
You're not playing that
no.
game. Right. You wouldn't be playing that game. Because if I'm in a bedroom, it's always yes.
What would you do? What would you do with helping a man's mental space? Is my question.
What would I
Damn.
do to help your mental space? You know, that is a very intriguing question. I think I like you. What would I do for your mental space?
What in the crock of baloney is going on here?
For his mental space, for your mental space, I think the first thing that I would do is prove to you that I have your best interests at heart, which would mean that I would make sure that you had a healthy diet and you went to see a doctor every year. And I would make sure that I examine your body to make sure that it still looks healthy, it is healthy, and on the inside is healthy, on the outside is healthy, because you're an edible arrangement.
Lord, an edible. Motherfucking edible.
How's your relationship with your family?
What in the Mother's
You
Day is
are.
coming up?
I think I'm gonna drop down.
I have a very, very, very
Tansy, is this your
strong.
seductive voice? Is this your
No, this is my
seductive voice you use
inquisitive.
with him?
No, this is just
Oh,
he brings this out of me, and I don't understand, but I'm about to find out today.
Are you not? No, you not. No, you not. Don't find out. No, ma'am.
It sounds like you smirking up there, Mellow. It
I
sounds like I hear.
got braces in my mouth.
You care about your teeth.
And Someone sent me. Oh yeah, so y'all, my CA it has reached this limit, y'all. So y'all would have to send it through Zelle. But Tansy.
You know, I've been trying to track him down for some time now, and now I find him again on your panel.
Stop the madness. Stop the madness right now.
Well, okay, well now's your time. Now here's your time.
She has not been looking for me.
I have.
Diamond, stop this foolery, please.
Somebody been looking for you.
My question is, do you really wear a cowboy hat, or is this just a profile pic?
I do.
Cowboy hats.
You do? Are you really that thin?
Excuse me?
He's very thin. He's very thin.
He's very
thin. Very thin.
Mm.
Mello, go ahead and give her your description. Go ahead.
I'm not.
Why not?
Because
Mello,
she's,
tell her.
I know, nope.
Tell her your complexion, Mello, and tell her your height and etc. Tell her.
No, thank you.
Why not? Are you afraid that you might be my type?
Not at all. Whether if I am or not, I'm not, no.
Are you afraid?
Are you or not? Then you said no.
Am I? Or are you not?
Are you or are you not my baby? Anyways, okay. Let me get serious with you. My question to you want to know, how am I with my family? My children and I are very close. I don't let anybody come in between my children and I.
Tansy is married, you guys.
No, yep. That's
17 times. Tansy is married.
Sure is.
I mean, but that don't stop nothing. You know, married people the one that you.
I'm aware.
How old are you, Mello? Just curious.
I'm 35.
Oh, you are telling her you 35, but you won't describe yourself.
That ain't got to look. It's just a number.
So tell me something. Would you date an older woman or no?
It doesn't bother me none.
Oh, wow.
And let me help you with something. Older is just a state of mind.
Oh, wow. Damn, I ran out of coins. I was just about to light you up. All right. I gave all my coins to Diamond and V-Ray. Tell me something. Is this true or not? When men are thin, and this is what I find to be 100% accurate, when men are thin, it's because the most of their meat go in the right places.
Lord Jesus.
You said that was for Diamond?
You.
That ain't for me. I ain't saying.
No, she asked you, Diamond.
Yeah, but I'm
not asking Diamond. I'm asking you, Mello. Why are you playing?
Talking to a thin person. I ain't saying.
I don't know what she means by a thin person. What is that?
Okay, so a man that is just like your size.
A man that is little. Thin.
Not little, because he can be tall. He can just be like.
I'm in the middle.
I am not thin.
So my question
is nothing. There's nothing thin about me.
Oh, nothing thin about you. Okay. So is it true that someone of your proportion, the majority of your meat is in one place?
It's in my mind, my intellect. That's where it's at.
Your meat?
Yeah, my brain.
Okay, so let me just share something with you. A meathead is someone that doesn't have a thinking process. However, if you have the meat in between your legs, that means that you can take care of business.
That means that it's not for you.
Well, you can't answer that question. That's for a woman to answer. So I will tell you what that means to me.
Nigga.
Right? That's how it works. So for me, it tells me that you know what you need to do. Right? Yeah, you, yes.
No, you know how I know.
Continue holding myself.
Mello, you know how I know that you like this because you're entertaining her.
I mean, I'm just being respectful because she is asking me a question. She's not being her normal self. so I can have a conversation if this is.
Tansy, just go in the DMs, baby. Do you want to? Just go in the DMs, or do you want to?
All right, I think I do want to go on his DM. I want to do more than just the DM, though. I love your voice. You know what? I can be in my feminine energy as long as a man talks to me that way.
You got other responsibilities you can choose from. You got one underneath True Queen that you can talk to and have a conversation with.
So Amazing by Luther Vandross on Amazon Music.
Are you redirected me, sir?
Yes. I know you're not playing this music. You know you always overreacting like usual, Diamond.
I love the way you say Diamond's name. Can you say my name?
Y'all give it up for Tansy and Mellow. Y'all give it up for Tansy and Mellow.
Mellow, what type of car do you drive?
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
One with 4 wheels.
Is it a jalopy?
I like clean, thank you.
Clean, okay. So if you were to take me out on a high-end dinner date, I wouldn't be embarrassed?
No, of course not, because your husband is going to be there. I'm gonna show y'all the sights.
It's all right.
I'm gonna show y'all the sights for y'all to be able to see some really beautiful viewpoints. Because I like photography. I like seeing people happy. So being able to show you and your husband a great aspect of life, I can help with that.
I would love for you to be there. I would just like to let you know that you are my cousin. And we are definitely going to be kissing cousins. Yes, I would be bringing my husband along with me on the journey that I take with you.
No, we're not going to do that.
Well, you just invited him, so.
No, meaning like that's the only person that's going to be coming with you. There won't be no solo missions.
You said that you were going to take pictures.
Yeah, because I do photography.
Yes, and while you're there, you're my kissing cousin.
And then you woke up.
With you between my legs.
And that is a very deep dream that you're having. I appreciate you sharing.
I love him.
Diamond, why are you doing this to me?
God damn. How am I doing this to you? I did not do anything.
Well,
how am I doing this?
Tell me the name of that song that was playing.
Why am I
he's gonna remember me forever.
Why am I being blamed for you and Tansy's behavior?
Hey, Diamond.
Why am I being
Diamond? Hey, Diamond. Listen, that's what they usually say. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
So, when they doing something, why are you doing this to me?
Why y'all blaming me for the behavior?
I'm trying to understand what the hell you got going on here.
No, it's Tansy and Babs. I didn't do anything.
They ain't me now. That's Mellow.
I know one thing. I know that outfit that Diamond got on is something that I would love to wear around Mellow because that's easy access. Diamond, if you don't think we know what you're doing, you wrong.
What I do? What did I do?
You got an easy access memo. I mean, a moo dress. We love those. We love them. Mm-hmm. And Mellow loves them too.
You know, Diamond, not to be funny, I just learned about what a muumuu was. I literally thought it was like a big old bathroom robe with a hoodie on.
Well, it's a big old. It's definitely a big old.
But it's easy access.
I said a big robe, like you know the silk robes.
Earlier, remember what we was talking about earlier, holding men accountable Now he's trying to blame Diamond for what's going on with him. Being a man, he should have accepted accountability.
Ain't nobody held him accountable. Ain't nobody held him accountable.
He should have stopped entertaining this woman. Instead, he allowed it to happen because he kept on answering her questions.
Y'all
Should
are
have said nothing
unhappy.
else. Matter of
Y'all
fact, he
are
should have went on mute
unhappy.
and went on silence. But instead, he's
And you
lacking the
want to know
man that he
something?
should be, and he tried to pass the blame.
And you want to know
So
something?
these are the weak
And
men
you
we
want to know
talking about
something?
right here,
And you
Corey.
want to know something?
I land there.
And
Go
you
ahead,
want to know
brother.
something?
Give
That's my
us your
fault for
excuse.
That's my fault for entertaining that. But at the end of the day, I call myself being respectful because she wasn't acting like her normal self, is what I said.
Corey.
You gotta love the brothers on the Diamond Show.
What's up? What's up? Hold on. Okay, what's up?
Did you send the missile?
No. Cause I'm working. I'm picking up my load. Sorry. I got you.
What up,
Send,
man?
send the missile
Okay.
fast, Corey. I just sent it to you. Send the missile fast. I'm tired.
Okay. Hold on.
Not Tansy sending Mellow Roses. Not Tansy sending Mellow Roses. God damn.
But what I will say is that Diamond, I do find it interesting that, you know, how we just had this conversation about the whole men
Go, Miss Walls.
about the whole men thing, right?
All right.
Hold up.
Come on.
I'll be right back.
Is Diamond okay?
Yes. You said something to me?
Yeah. Check your Zelle.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's coming in yet.
Hey,
What
what?
you say to me?
Hold on, man.
Corey, what you see? You sent me some lunch. Now you don't send lunch.
No, I don't send
Not to
that.
me. You don't send lunch to me. What you saying?
That thing say April 16th right there.
Well, okay, wait. Just hold on. Let me tell you. I ain't get the notifications here.
I
Goddamn. Okay.
get my notifications
Okay, so
fast.
tell me what are we doing? Just tell me what are we doing because I didn't receive it yet. What we doing?
Maybe I should mute him before he mute me, and then he can't mute me.
Corey, what are we doing? Tell me what we doing.
Dang, damn it.
All right, so look,
You ain't
so this
sent
is
it to me yet.
so
I did.
so Diamond, this is
I didn't see. Listen,
look.
I haven't received it yet. So if it's on the way, go ahead and tell me what I need to do now.
Mello, I just wanted to let you know that I sent you a heart that said I love you, and Corey's gonna try to drop me and mute me.
What?
Okay, so Diamond, like this is what I want to
Mello,
get at. So
Tansy, do you hurt
no,
him with this behavior?
so look, so just like how we was in this type of situation, right? Hank only described
he don't care.
what I did wrong. He didn't give no guidance on how this.
It's not that he don't care. He don't know. He don't know his wife a hoe.
Jesus.
He don't know that.
Oh, he's not a fan.
Yeah, he don't know his wife a hoe. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people are sleeping and are with hoes. They don't know they hoes. So. Oh, y'all say he know? Oh,
Yeah,
who told him?
I'm sorry for interrupting y'all.
Somebody told him? And Shayla, you know you're in the box, babe? She don't know she in the box. All right, y'all. Let me bring Hellcat in here. Hold on a second. Hellcat.
Because I noticed something with
They saying
Tansy.
he don't care. Do the same thing.
With the Tansy and the men. So why do the men not like Tansy?
Sonya.
Like they like
I just think because she's direct. I think she's just direct.
Is it because
Why you think they drop her, Hellcat?
I don't know. Is it because she cheat? Because they don't drop the other cheaters that are men.
Well, I don't
Is
have
it
no
because
problem. So I tell you that. I just don't care for her.
I think it's because she did the debate.
Tansy is irritating. You don't find her irritating?
Is it? But okay, but why do they drop Tansy? Is it,
It ain't. I
they
don't
want to
think it
know?
got nothing
hell,
to
your
do with her
ass
cheating.
irritating? Not shit. What you mean?
But Tansy is that center irritator. She has to sit like she
That's
just
exactly what
came
I
up
said.
here and was basically I was busy, but she just came up here and basically almost tried to have a full-fledged relationship with Mello, and she was
You
showing
sound
her
bothered by
hoism.
that. You sound bothered by that. But what I will say is
I
that
don't I don't give two fucks, but this ain't the damn live for that shit. You slow
but
ass
this is not
motherfucker.
this is not your live neither.
I
But
didn't
my
listen.
thing,
I didn't
but
goddamn.
look,
Uh-oh.
Why
but
you
look,
think she was
this
dropped? You
look. So my thing is,
it's like
this
a
is my
Okay,
thing.
moron.
I know
Look,
why they drop
look. So
Tansy.
this is
They
this
drop
is
Tansy because Tansy do what they do. They don't like women that
I,
do what they do. That's why they
I,
drop
I
Tansy.
didn't.
They drop
Oh
Tansy because
Jesus!
Tansy play the role of the man just like they play the
Hey,
role.
Chastity.
you know what? I
Hellcat,
appreciate you, Chastity, for having the balls
Hold
enough
on,
to
y'all.
come
Wait,
up
wait, wait,
here and
wait,
say
wait.
that.
Oh.
Mansa, hold on. Wait. Let's second. Let's hear from Mansa. Go ahead, Mansa.
Hellcat, you wanna know why I dropped Tansy?
Yeah, but you could tell me.
Because we was having a conversation and they was trying, and y'all wanted the men to take accountability. They started having a conversation about accountability, and she came up like she always do and tried to make it her show. She want this to be her show every time she come on a panel. That's why I dropped Tansy.
No, say it,
I
Mansa.
can't
You
speak for
said
He
it.
don't
nobody else.
drop
You
Corey
said
with
say.
Corey making his show.
Wait.
He don't drop
No,
Corey with Corey
Mansa.
making his show though. I noticed that. He don't drop Corey when Corey be up here stinking his guts behind the panel. He don't do that. Why
Hellcat.
you drop Tansy?
Did that did
So,
that did
so,
that answer you, Hellcat? For me, I can only speak for
Uh-huh.
me, Hellcat.
I'm
so, Mansa,
I'm
you was about, but Mansa, were you about to say she want to be diamond? Was that about to slip out?
That was about to slip out. I
And just
had
so
to
you guys
I
know,
had to catch it.
no, because people are asking questions, it doesn't mean that we're condoning anything. I just wanted to understand because I see patterns with Tansy. They be in the comments calling her trash, all kind of stuff. And I just wanted to understand, is it because she cheats or what it is? Because I don't see the men that get up here and admit that have been cheaters or cheat being handled the same way. So it was just a question. That's all.
So, Hellcat, the people that are complaining about Tansy down in the comments, is it men or women, or is it men or women, or is it?
It's both.
It's both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's both. But I just noticed how, some of the men, like, I just noticed the men just attacking her a lot and calling her out her name and stuff like that. So I was just wondering, like, what's that about? Because is it because she cheats? That was my number one question.
Hellcat, you be peeping a lot of shit. Respectfully.
That's my job.
You be peeping a lot of shit.
Well, then how she ain't peep she was centering herself? I don't
I
get.
noticed it be the same men that drop Tansy every time. The same men that she irritate they nuts and they balls.
Why
She
y'all send
does.
yourself?
You said what, Chastity?
Same men that drop here Tansy.
Well, then send-
It be the same men every time.
But Chastity, okay, so what's your take on it?
I don't know why. I don't even know why Mello talked to me. Tansy. I don't even know why. I would have just not even said nothing to her. Especially if she don't talk. I don't talk to people who. I don't want to talk to nobody who got a girlfriend or husband or any. I don't want to talk to nobody who's entertaining somebody else.
He used
I
to
don't even
talking
know why
to
you
married
entertain.
women.
Who?
He used to talking to married women.
I don't want to talk to nobody who repossess wigs.
Oh yeah, you got to. I'm an Indian giver. It's in my blood. I'm an Indian giver. It's in my blood.
Can we explain that story about Corey repossessing the wig? Because I've heard you say that
Easy.
several
If I
times.
put a wig on your head, you ain't wearing it out for no other nigga. What the fuck I look like, a simp? Nigga, I'm taking that shit and
That is
burning
the
it.
sound that repossess a wig
Come
because
on,
if you're not
repossess that
wearing
shit.
Now,
Let
that's
that nigga
better.
pay for you to
That's a
look good and shit
definition of
like that.
better.
I paid
That's
for you to
better.
look good for me. I ain't
That
paying
is
for
the
you to look good for
definition
no
of
other
bitter,
nigga.
you
What the fuck
guys.
I look like? Let that nigga walk on his
Hey,
own 2 feet.
so what
Did
I
you
look
see
represent?
like
Tate do that though?
spoiling and treating you and doing you good and shit like this for you to be laid up and fucking the neck. No, I repossess. Fuck that.
Did
If a
Did
nigga
you
buy you a
seriously
car,
do
see,
that?
that's what's wrong with you heifers. Nigga buy you a
Hold
car, you
on,
want to let the other nigga
heifer.
drive the car and be in the
Hold
car,
on.
See,
hanging out, taking
this is
Wait,
what
pictures.
I'm
we not
Hold
talking.
on,
heifers,
This is
Corey.
Corey.
wait.
We
See,
So
talking
this
let
is
me
what I'm
ask
talking
a
about.
Don't
question.
tell
Hold on,
nothing.
Mello.
Oh, whoa,
Let
whoa.
me
So
Y'all
this is
got
what
ask
I'm
a
y'all
talking
passion
about.
question.
and
So
don't
you,
want me to talk.
let me ask the question, Corey.
Ain't nobody
I
even
want
talking
to
to
thought
you
we
like
couldn't
understand
that.
if
call
you
women
really did
names on
that.
here. That's so rude.
So hell, kid, if a nigga buy you a house, you gonna move another nigga in?
A house in the wig. Come on. Let's
It
be
don't matter.
logic. Okay.
It's
Hold
still
on,
housing
Corey.
your
Let
ass.
me ask you a question.
He don't want to tell
Did
Cat. He
you
don't want to
take
tell
the
you the
wig
story.
back?
No, that's just Chastity talking her shit.
So he lied, right? He was on another
I
page.
ain't lying
And this what?
shit.
Yeah, because
Oh
I heard the
no, you
story.
see,
It's
you don't
not
want to
that.
tell it. Let me tell it for you since you don't want to tell
He
it.
told
He
us.
said that he was trying to get some stuff from this girl, right? And the girl asked him to go out and buy her something. So he took her by one of his friends' house who has a wig shop. He said after she got to
That's
the
not
wig
what I
shop, he asked
said.
her again. Wait, he said, "Hey, I know you don't want to get your hair messed up, so why don't we do that after that? After he do it, right? Hold on.
She listen. See, she be listening to shit and she listen wrong. But I'm gonna let her fat ear ass talk.
I could be whatever your mama is. What
Wrong.
I was
No,
telling you,
you be
what I was
listening
telling you.
totally
This what
wrong.
happened here, kid.
She,
This what happened. He said that he would repossess the wig because the girl wouldn't give him none.
Yeah.
So he told her, he said, let's not go get your hair did before we get down because you gonna get it all sweaty and messed up. When the girl got in the car with the wig, she said, well, I don't want to do that right now. He took the wig and took the girl and told her to get out the car and he repossessed the wig like that. The girl never even got a chance to wear the wig and he never got a chance to get done. She wasn't gonna give him none anyway. That's why Corey get down.
goddamn right. That's how I get down. Bitch, you led on false pretenses. Shit, we was talking and shit, but you told the story wrong. It wasn't a friend place to get no goddamn wigs. See, we had a store called Deco Drive in Miami off of like 42nd and 17th Avenue. Them bitches used to stay open 24/7. It was a little Arab store. They sold hair in there 24/7, 7 days a week. So she was talking to me. She was like, I want to get my hair done. So I wasn't going to do the shit or whatever. So she offered some pussy. Okay, get the pussy. I get you $30 worth of hair and shit like this. The shit was cheap back then. It wasn't no major shit. So I was like, we gonna fuck before? And she was like, nah, I want to get dolled up and stuff like that. I'm like, man, then I'm gonna sweat it out or whatever the case may be. Because I ain't no 5-minute ass nigga. I like to sweat. I'm a big nigga. I like to make bacon grease when I fuck. So I took
So,
her to get
ladies,
the
is
hair
this the
because she
caliber
agreed.
of men that y'all look for? Like, y'all
Hold
be,
on,
I want to hear the men
hold
talking
on,
about
baby.
Corey up
Hold
here
on,
talking
can I
about
finish?
Hell
Can I
bitches
no.
and
finish?
shit.
Can I
But
Is
see,
this,
finish?
I
Hellcat,
mean, do
when
men,
he
do y'all have some
Hold
words for
on.
Corey
Yeah.
and
You
correction?
saying
Hold on.
bitches.
Listen.
Stop
These
doing
are
it.
Men,
Hellcat have
Notice
all
men
men joking only in trap.
men, is there any
Joking
correction
oh
for
only
my
in
this
trap
young
God,
man up
lodges.
here?
Jesus. Hold on. These was my 20s. These was my fucking 20s.
But
This
you
It's
in
not
your
was
gonna.
40s up here explaining the story exactly how you felt in your 20s, and it hasn't much changed
who
because you're
told
up
you
here.
that lie? Hold on. Who told you that
You're
lie?
the one telling the story. You could change the verbiage. You're
Oh,
40.
shit,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Listen, I
hey.
ain't gonna
So
sugarcoat how I talk, man. Why I gotta sugarcoat how I talk, hell kid? So, but what happened was I took her, got the hair or whatever, and she was like, take me back so I can get out. I'm like, nope, that wasn't an agreement. So I got the hair back and dropped my ass off at the crib. I didn't just kick her out like Chastity is making it. I dropped her ass back off at her house. And get
They
my
in the
goddamn
comments.
hair. No, we
Now,
ain't
did
finna play
Nancy
that
send
game.
you the cash app to drop Corey yet?
Ain't no other nigga gonna sweat that weave out for me.
They in the comments talking about yuck.
I was so grossed
Don't
Can
out.
y'all
ever
And he,
can y'all picture that? Ooh.
don't get mad. Don't get mad because I know my worth, Chastity.
Can you
$30.
picture
Hey,
that you have to have no
I
stamina, no
got your
nothing
bread.
for somebody to take that
Like,
wig?
I know my worth,
Somebody
would you
Chastity.
said
take it
they're
off and
ready to
give it
be
to me?
bald.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even a wig and shit. I'm telling y'all, back then they didn't do wigs. Back then, there wasn't no wig and shit like that. Y'all,
Some
that's
some
chastity with that wig shit.
some women would prefer a Build-A-Bear.
That's you. Because ain't no bitch building me, nigga. I walk on my own, too. Fuck wrong with you? Nigga, I bought her weave, nigga. God damn,
Look,
how she
look,
building me, dumbass nigga?
out of all the moments that you've actually made
Who tried
jokes,
to
I
throw a
think this
shot,
is the
nigga, that shot
funniest.
over your head? Nigga, if I'm buying her shit, who had the money and who did, dumbass nigga? You just making up some shit because you want to talk out your ass, nigga. You can't shoot no shots at me when I'm the nigga that was
Have you
buying
ever
the
repossessed
weed.
the wig, Mello? Mello, have you ever repossessed the wig?
That nigga ain't buying wigs. He gonna tell them they gotta do what the fuck they gotta do on
This
their
is
own. Mello
y'all.
ain't
This
that type of
is
People,
nigga.
lot lizard energy. Lot lizard
no,
energy.
It's giving
Okay,
I
this is
won't
what we're
fuck
hearing.
B-Ray energy. That's what it's
look,
giving. God damn,
You
anybody,
can
y'all keep
only
reporting
attract
my
lot
goddamn
lizards, or
page.
you can only
any,
attract lot lizards. But I understand
any,
you can't raise the bar.
to answer your question, Chastity, I've been with women that will not get involved in that situation wearing no wig. They will have their hair wrapped prior to.
So you don't date women with weaves? Is that what you saying, Mello? You don't date women with weaves?
Oh, I don't discriminate against wigs. If that's your preference, that's your preference.
Well, I came back up here to say I really enjoyed myself. I appreciate every last one of you, and I will be back. Thank y'all for the wonderful time. Peace to y'all. Y'all be and remain encouraged.
Same to you,
Us,
Thank you,
Elo.
Leo.
I appreciate you, Ela.
All right, Evo.
Thank you, though.
See, V-Ray, you got your own hair, so I pull on your own hair, but I wouldn't fuck you, V-Ray.
You want to pull on
You
shit
sound,
over
you
here with
sound,
your
you sound like a
dusty,
stalker over
crusty,
here.
fat,
V-Ray, you be stalking.
slobby,
You just can't wait to speak on
fugazi,
me when we up here.
aggravating, whiny ass. You won't touch nothing over here. I bet you that.
I won't even, you right, I won't touch that shit. That shit over there fire, V-Ray.
Just get my
Them
name off
last
your
nigga ain't want
tongue.
it.
Get
That was
my
2
name
years
off your
ago.
crusty, dusty ass tongue, cause you won't
Them
touch nothing
last
over
nigga ain't
here.
want it,
You
V-Ray.
hear?
That's
You
why he
won't
left
touch
it alone.
shit over here, okay?
Down in the comments, it says Chastity will and V-Ray want. V-Ray, don't answer. Chastity and V-Ray wants Corey. Let me explain something to y'all ignorant ass people down in the comments that actually think I want to deal with something. The reason why I want you to listen to Corey is because I want you to understand it's men actually walking around here like that, and some of them y'all are sleeping with. Y'all are rolling over sleeping next to big demons and then don't even know you with them. Some of y'all are sleeping with y'all straight up enemy. Some of y'all are sitting up, sleep with somebody who will off you tomorrow because they don't care nothing about you. All they care about is your money. It's a man right here, right out here, right now, waiting on a woman to rise up so he can make her fall. Right now. And it's also some women out here like this. So anytime we get the examples to get up here on this platform and tell us that you can get your wig repossessed before you even put it on, yes, ma'am, I want to hear every bit of it. I want to hear every bit of it. But I noticed now one of these married men came up here and told Corey, you wrong for screwing for a wig. But you know what they'll say about a woman? Oh, she gave me some for a wig.
Was she wrong for giving up pussy for that wig?
Nah,
Okay, I thought so. Since you calling it a
because the
wig, nigga.
argument, the argument, ear-
She didn't give it up.
the argument earlier
And I ain't
was
giving up
men is
either,
men.
dumbasses.
The argument was earlier
Well,
that
I'm not
women.
dumb.
Okay. The argument was that
Yeah,
men
Mello.
keep
2
blaming
plus 2 is 4.
women.
If she open her leg for a wig and I pay for a wig for her to open them legs, ain't 2 plus 2 is 4?
That means men can't exempt themselves out. See, the problem is that just like there's a buyer, there's a seller. In order for us to really be accommodator or know each other or even be anyway relative to each other, we have to both be doing the same thing. So what make you better than her? That's why I don't understand the fight between baby mamas and baby daddies. If I got the baby with me and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, I'm a bad baby mama.
Scale 1053.
But you're a good baby daddy because you're not even doing what you're supposed to do for your child. But then you'll say baby mamas ain't about nothing, but you is the one with the baby too. So when they say, oh, she's a single baby mama, but you is also a single baby daddy. I don't understand the fight. See how irrelevant that is? Y'all say one thing and make one person look bad when the dad ain't even there. What you tell me I'm a hoe, but you gonna sleep with me as the hoe he. Make that make sense?
So
Yep,
so
take two
again,
to tango.
so again, it like all I heard was the men actually blaming women in some fashion. It still resorted back to blaming a woman. So I haven't really heard
Always
nobody
does.
on the men actually talking about, you know what, brother, I can hear what you said, but that wasn't the right way to go. But I did hear a man come up here and say, oh, I failed at entertaining a healthy conversation that I was having. Because despite how a woman wants to carry herself, I can either accept or not accept. But I may have fell into actually holding up a conversation, but it still was going to be respectful. I wasn't going to gear it the way she wanted it. So I hope
Can I be honest with you? Because the men ain't gonna be honest with you. Either way, you made yourself available to her. You want to know why? Because she got in your ear. She got a chance to talk to you. The biggest cheater in the world is the one you're talking to. The mere fact that you're available to me and you stand there listening to me, I could tell you anything y'all want to hear. Well, I want to take your clothes off. That should have made you drop out the box right there because you don't even like me. See what I'm saying? The mere fact, if a woman can touch your man, if I can get up and give your man a hug, and he don't restrain himself from hugging me and stick out their hand, he's available. Anytime I can put my hands on anything you got, you're available to me. It's the man who makes himself unavailable because if he's not a hugger, he'll say, hey, he'll reach out and give you a handshake. He's not even gonna give you that church hug. He's gonna shake your hand. If he's your man, he's unavailable. I don't even want you smiling at another woman. I'm wondering why your teeth is out. I'm wondering that. Be unavailable.
You know what, Chastity, and I appreciate that because at the end of the day, women, I'll give it to you. An intellectual woman will be able to have a conversation like that. I haven't ran into an intellectual man that would do that without trying to degrade or bring them down. So I appreciate that.
All right, y'all. That's my cue.
All right, Diamond. You gonna be on time tomorrow?
Hey, V-Ray, when we going to pick out your bedroom at the nursing home?
Because I almost sent you a wellness check this morning. I was worried for you. I'm so used to you being on time, which is a good thing, but I was worried today.
Oh,
All right,
We missed
Diamond,
you.
have a good day.
listen. If I'm late and I oversleep, sometime if I'm late, just send a cash app. It'll wake me up.
I know
Okay.
that's right.
I got you. I can do that. It's gonna be like, where you at? Okay.
Yeah, just send a cash app. It'll wake me up.
That ding from that cash app will wake
Oh,
up.
that's right.
Oh, that's
All
right.
right, y'all. Let me get off of here. I'll see you guys later, y'all.
Married men are
Tomorrow.
winning, Diamond. Married men are winning,
Married
goddamn it.
men are winning. Married men are winning. Bye, y'all. Y'all be safe in these TikTok streets.